Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the first ever episode 22.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, 22. Episode of Attractions Magazine Expansion Drive Podcast, your weekly source for all things nerdy, theme parks, movies, video games, TV, music, maybe a little wrestling sometimes. As always, I'm your host, Mike Kerrigan, with the friend to the left, my favorite worst producer ever, Mr. Didi.
I have nothing witty to say. I can't believe it.
I thought you were going to woo or something.
Or get hype.
Woo!
The King,
Listen,
Blackheart.
or I'll just, in honor of Skipper Michael from the Jungle Cruise, get hype.
Wow.
And in the third rotating chair this week, to my right, Miss Tori Fox.
Hello.
Blue Sky Beauty.
Hello.
Hello.
Friend of the show.
Lovely to be here once again.
Guess what? You were here last week. I do remember.
Yes, I remember it too. I was here last week.
Did you forget the last time they asked if you were here or not?
No.
Well,
I
last time
screwed
he
up.
was like, "Oh, you
Since you
weren't
weren't
here
here."
last week," and I was like, "Yeah, I wasn't." And then Didi was like, "No, you were," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah. I don't
Everything
remember.
just blurs
everything's
together,
a blur, man. Everything's a
But
blur."
someone that wasn't here for the past couple weeks, Miss Brittani Tuttle.
Yay!
Thanks for the invite, guys. I love getting invited.
Can I put those on? Let me put those on.
Sure.
real quick.
The shade.
She was too busy going to non-media movies.
Oh my, that
No,
was like 3 weeks ago.
I don't
Didi.
remember. What were
Yeah,
you up to
get
last
it-
week?
get it.
Where
Move on,
have you
move on.
been?
Last week I asked you if you needed me and you said no.
You said you had a date.
No, I
Oh.
asked you if you needed me and they
No.
were like, no, we're good.
Yeah, because we had Arena on the show last week.
And because it was National Girlfriend Day.
No, it wasn't. Oh my god.
I didn't know that National Boyfriend thing was a
Yeah, me
Boyfriend Day was a
neither.
thing until
Yeah, me
you
neither.
said something. So
There's a day for everything now, and it makes me
Yeah,
mad.
it's so true. Every single day.
Talk
is a
like a
day.
Pirate Day was like 2 weeks ago.
Unbelievable.
I knew that was a thing.
that is an important one. Though.
National
Yeah, it is.
That
National Black Frame Glasses Day is tomorrow. Did you know that, Tori?
Actually, I thought it was today. That's why I wore them today.
I should have worn mine.
Well
Yay.
played.
Really
Very
quick
well
before we get into the craziness of the show, get into some housekeeping. Of course, we still have Extra Life going on. That's going to be Didi. That's next month, brother. Holy crap! Next month.
What's the exact day? So
I'll have to look it up. I think it's November 6th.
Okay.
I'll have to look it up.
That's exciting.
If you don't know, we're going to be playing video games. Video games are 24 hours straight.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. It's my third year of doing it. Didi's first year. It's all in good cause. We're going to be raising some money for Children's Miracle Network, and around the area, it's going to be Arnold Palmer Hospital. We have a goal of $500. So far, we've raised $100.
Yeah.
So if you can and you want to help us, raise some money for these awesome kids, it's extralife.org/expansion drive. Just help us out. We have merch. Everybody at the table actually has merch. If you would like to buy some stuff for Expansion Drive, Vacation Kingdom, Blue Sky Beauty,
Yeah, do
maybe
it.
some early night live. Don't worry about the show. That's fine. Banks said not to worry about it.
Shots fired.
You can actually go on to attractionsmagazine.com, click on shop, and then there's a little button right there for t-shirts, I believe. And you can find mugs, stickers, t-shirts, of course, baby onesies, as Brittany bought early night live early night live baby onesie.
You're gonna say
Yeah.
Brittany.
Did you
This
really?
baby, I bought it for my friend who just had a baby because babies are my favorite thing to advertise my content on. So
I
I don't even know what to say. I just
I mean, tell me you wouldn't be flattered if there was a baby walking around with an Expansion Drive onesie on.
no, it has to say get hype. It's just that the baby
Oh
laugh.
yeah.
There you go, Banks.
Why is that not
Banks,
a thing that you guys
someone
have
tell
yet?
Theron
Working
to
on
make
that.
a
You're
get
working
hype
on it.
shirt.
Good.
for
We have to
Expansion
figure out
Drive.
like what to put on it though. It has to say more than just get hype. It just it has to have something.
We'll have like your little logo.
Maybe
on it
do like
somewhere.
some like
I would just do hashtag get hype one word, but then somehow get your expansion hype, like Expansion Drive E logo in there. That'd be
What
so
about
fresh.
like if it was it is it Dragon Ball
Yeah, make
Z's
the
that
E
they
and
do the
hype,
whole
the
thing
Expansion
like
Drive
this?
E.
And
Yeah.
as
I'll
we're-
tell Josh. He'll
as
do
we're
it.
doing
Do
like
it.
as we're doing like the whole touching the fingers thing, and that's where like the explosion happens, and that's where the get hype
This is
explodes
getting
out
way
of.
too
That
busy.
sounds like a lot of colors for some screen printing, you guys.
come
That
on.
sounds
It's too
expensive.
busy.
Theron
It's too
knows
busy.
what he's doing over there, right?
Brittany and I have already worked out your design. It'll be
Yeah, no, it's going to be
soon.
a black shirt, white typeface, just says hashtag get hype, all one word, but the E in get hype is the Expansion Drive E. That's what's going to happen.
Beautiful, classy, simple.
I would wear that.
They
I'd
know
wear it
that
too.
we're like the hosts of the show, right? They
Yes,
know,
but
they know
we
that
know what we're
they're-
talking about.
Moving on really quick. Of course, we have a Twitch channel. We've been a little bit more active on it this week. I was playing some Red Dead Redemption. Didi's playing some Cuphead. Maybe with some choice language.
Okay, listen.
Oh, God.
So
Did you? Well, first off, before you talk, did you actually figure out how to switch it over to the expansion drive?
Not yet. I was going to try to do that. Well,
Okay.
today, obviously, if you've check the Twitter account. I've been very busy at the parks.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
So I was gonna do it when I got home.
Okay.
And I'm gonna figure out to get it to the Expansion Drive account. But I've been doing it for my personal. Bless you all. I hope you didn't have little young ones listening last night.
There was some choice language.
I'm very sorry.
I'm sad I missed it.
Oh.
Cuphead is very.
And you don't. I noticed you don't archive on your account.
I don't know how to do it.
God.
Oh my
know
See,
how
that's
to
why
do
you,
it?
that's why you got to set up with the expansion drive one because like it archives for so long.
Yeah.
So like the hour that I played Red Dead the other day, you can actually go back and watch it.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And as always, we'd like to thank MEI Travel, Mouse Fan Travel, and Universal Fan Travel for sponsoring the show.
Thank you.
Of course, they're your source for cruises, maybe some Disney tickets, some Disney hotels, Adventures by Disney. Are you all right over there?
Get hype.
No,
Oh, I'm always hyped. Woo!
okay. And also Universal, they can help you out with the tickets and Universal hotels over there as well. And Didi, they got that cruise discount going on right
The
now.
cruise discount. Buy one, get one. Half off, y'all.
What?
Half off.
Half off. So, of course, if you want to help or if you want some information about said cruise and that discount, go to meitravel.com. And also, like I said, universalfantravel.com and mousefantravel.com for a free
Get hype.
quote.
Woo!
What else are we going to talk about here?
We're doing a giveaway.
what?
What?
We're doing a giveaway.
Can I enter to win?
No.
No.
I'm not allowed to win that gift card that the show's giving away.
that's
Yeah, we're not
so
allowed to win the
true.
gift card. But
I was really mad about that. I could have used that for some food and wine.
Did you really think they were going to be like, yeah?
Why not? Yeah. I'm a listener of the show. I'm a watcher of the show of the YouTubes.
You're a contributor, though.
Exactly.
But believe it or not, so my sister, I went with my sister to the to Epcot on Sunday,
Yes.
and she said on $25 you can actually be pretty full from the food.
Yes,
this
you
year.
can. Yeah,
Oh,
surprisingly, yeah.
Which I was like, what?
I
She's
don't
like,
think
yeah.
the sampler lanyards are that expensive either.
Some of the portions are really big.
sampler
Hold
lanyard.
on. Before we get more off topic, talk about your giveaway.
Yes, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so
sorry, I was
sorry.
gonna
So
talk
we're gonna
about
do a
mac
Twitter
and
giveaway.
cheese.
By the time you watch this or listen to this tomorrow, we're gonna set it all up, and there's gonna be a Twitter giveaway. You gotta follow and retweet the original tweet. We're gonna pin it, and let me show you where we're giving it away.
Well, how about we talk about the Twitter account first? If you want to talk about, or if you want to enter this this contest,
This contest.
it's gonna be at Attractions EXP.
Yes.
Again, Attractions EXP.
Yes.
We'll have all the information on there. You have to follow us and you have to retweet.
Retweet us, and then we're gonna give this away probably November. When is Halloween?
Halloween is October 31st.
Did you
every single
forget?
year.
It's the same every year. Yes.
Whatever the day after Halloween is, and we're gonna give away this 35th anniversary Figment
Whoa.
Pop Funko Pop
Whoa.
Figment
That are sold out now.
that are sold out now. So it's hard to find, and they're going on eBay for like $200.
Are they
So-
really that much on eBay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh my
like day
God.
of, they were already
Yeah.
like $80, $90, $100. I'm like,
I
are
I
you
was
know.
there
kidding me?
that day, and,
And,
the line was
uh,
still long at night
right?
when I went. Yeah.
That's crazy. And I think I forgot who caught them. I think it was like one of these the bloggers or vloggers from theme park bloggers caught like all these people with bags full.
Oh,
of
like pictures of them, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I saw people when I was leaving. They were going up to like the kiosk where they had the maps and just taking handfuls of
Yeah, are you
maps
serious?
and scooping up buttons and everything.
so shady.
Josh and I
Wow.
took like 50 maps and 35 buttons.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sitting there talking about like how shady this is, and here you did the same
They were
freaking
giving them
thing.
away, but we didn't walk out with 10 bags of figments. If that's what you're asking.
What time did you do that?
Like when the park closed.
Really?
Okay, so
Because
that's
like
different,
Oh,
'cause they
okay, at
probably
least it was
won't have them
closed,
out,
yeah.
really.
because when I got
After.
there, they were kind of like
They were being stingy
They're
about
like,
it, right?
oh, here you go, and I go, can I have one for my sister? She's coming in later. She goes, just for you.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, wow, okay.
What a courtesy. No, they were giving them away at the end of the
But
night.
the
They were
buttons-
like,
yeah, 'cause
here,
they
take
withheld
5.
them all day. So.
Yeah, the buttons, they were like, whatever. But the maps, they were really like,
No one was watching the map display when we grabbed some. So
did you get,
How much?
miss-
How much you selling them for on eBay? Don't lie.
none. I got one for me.
And $49 for eBay.
I'm not selling anything.
did you get one for Josh on National Boyfriend Day?
He was there. He got his own.
It's not National Self Day. It's National Boyfriend Day.
National Boyfriend Day.
National Epcot.
I got
Day.
him a present for National Boyfriend Day, y'all. It's okay. He'll be fine. He doesn't know
Tori,
about
did
it.
you get anything for Justin
Absolutely
for National
not.
Boyfriend
I'm
Day?
going- I posted about him on social media.
Oh.
I mean,
It
if
was- it
it's
was
any
cute.
consolation, I was gonna try to get him this anyway, but they sold out, and then Didi just happened to go to the park and they had some, so I was like, "Yo, give me one."
Oh, that's right, because this will air tomorrow, so he doesn't know about it.
He doesn't know.
but he does now. We're gonna send him their Dropbox
Tell
file.
him, and I will kill him.
Maybe we'll get invited next time you go see a movie.
Oh my god, he said he wanted to be here, but he had plans.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was saying next time we go
No,
see
I
a
know.
movie and be like, "Yo,
I tried to invite him
Mike,
to
you
go
wanna-
see a movie today.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
I did.
mm.
Yeah.
But anything going on, guys? I know we're gonna be talking about some stuff later. Anything special happening? No? Yes? No? Maybe we'll talk
I
about.
cut my own hair.
It looks good.
Thanks.
Looks nice.
Let's give enough
Thanks,
a cut your
guys.
own
Did you
hair.
color it in the front? It looks. It looks.
I
like-
colored all of it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like gray, kind of, but it's just there's the front because my hair's pulled back. But yeah.
All right. So
What?
Yeah.
I got asked. I got asked to be part of my office's Halloween shindig this year.
What does that mean?
Oh.
So every year, each
know.
department in the office does like a big. Matter of fact, Tori, I got to talk to you about that after the show.
Yes.
Um,
Oh my gosh, tell me everything.
So it's not for me, but it's for somebody else. So each department does like a different theme. Like last year, we were Nightmare Before Christmas. The year before, we were Minions.
Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt. What were you the Stranger Things stuff for?
That was just me randomly. It was
Okay.
like
was
I
gonna
wasn't
say,
part of
I
it.
don't know how you're gonna top that, but
Yeah, no, yeah, I was 11 from Stranger Things last year. It was awesome. But this year, apparently, we're going with Beetlejuice.
Yes.
oh my god, yes.
I have a
So-
Beetlejuice costume that I'm gonna wear to Spooky.
So I was asked to be Otho.
Yes. Oh my god.
So I have to decide on
This is gonna be
the black
incredible.
suit with the red shirt, or the powder blue, that Beetlejuice turns him into at the end. So
oh my god.
That should be-
That's beautiful.
that should be interesting.
That should be interesting.
Our buddy Ryan Jevic, the one that came on a while ago talking about the charity gimmick that he was doing, he's gonna be Beetlejuice.
Oh wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Iconic.
So he's already going around and saying, "Nice effing model." It's like, we're in the office. You're not allowed to do that. There's gonna be children's here. Stop it.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say like a costume fashion show like in The Office.
Well, they actually do that too.
Oh wow.
They do they do prize. Like last year, they gave away like a 7-night stay at one of the hotels.
7 nights?
Yeah, yeah. And then like the second
God,
place
look
person
at his
won like
face.
a $500 gift card.
Who won though?
Oh my god.
Like what were they wearing?
The person that always wins is always the one that talks about like the company itself. So like they'll
Do
have,
they have like an interview portion?
no. It's just
Oh,
basically
it's
just
like-
pictures. Like people come down and take their picture in the costume or whatever. But whoever does like the suck up thing of like like, oh, this is
I love this company.
yeah,
it's
exactly,
fun.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Boo.
Who won last year? What was their costume?
I don't even remember. I think it. So we'll talk about it later. I don't want to say like where I'm working and everything. So,
Oh, fair
but they
enough.
did
Fair.
something. Yeah, they
They
did
did something
something.
related to where you work.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
boo that person. You
Lame.
You'll actually like it. I liked it for once.
Okay, never mind.
But
Take it
yeah,
back.
we'll talk about it later. Anything else going on before we get into news?
Tori, did you do anything special?
I'm gonna go with no. I can't really think of anything. I mean, I've just been like working. I've just been like really boring stuff, applying to jobs like crazy. And doing
Yeah.
We saw the
job-related
Rickmobile.
things. Yeah, we
Oh,
did see the Rickmobile.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
last
guys
week.
did see the Rickmobile.
Which we didn't
You
talk
also saw it,
about.
but not with us.
Oh wait! Oh my god! I did the Sleepy Hollow thing and it was great. Why am I not talking about this?
Wait,
oh my
what?
God.
Sleepy Hollow.
Okay,
thing?
so they have this thing. I went to. I think it was like the kind of like preview night thing. Like it wasn't one of the official dates that they did.
Who?
So it's
What is
it's at
this?
Disney.
Oh,
It's at
okay.
It's at Fort Wilderness.
Oh, okay. I know what
So
you're
I
talking
think
about.
it's like $20 a person, and I think if you want like VIP, it's like $30-something a
Mhm.
person. But you go to Fort Wilderness. They have like snacks and drink for you. You sit in a barn with horses in it. It was the best ever. I
That
was
smell.
well, a little bit, but it's also though it's like a Disney barn. So like the floor in between the stalls that you're sitting on is like squeaky clean. You know what I
Immaculate.
mean? Yeah, and I'm just like, what is this? But I was on the end of the row per my request because I was like, I want to sit next to the horse, and the horse kept like poking its head over the stall at me. It was magical. But anyway, and they have this big projector screen, and it plays the cartoon
Okay,
Sleepy Hollow
yeah.
movie, and then after that, like. This is the coolest reveal I've ever seen in my life. Like I've seen some cool stuff going to theme parks over the years, but they like lift up the little projector screen and the barn doors just like move out, and then there's like smoke, and then like there he is.
No!
Yes! Yes! And I got my picture with him and everything, and it was so awesome.
No.
What? Swear. Yeah,
For
it was-
30
in. I'm
for
in.
$35, y'all.
Are you
That's what I'm
serious?
saying. It's
$35
so-
for VIP.
I'm in.
Yeah, and the VIP, and like really the only difference between VIP is like you're a couple rows ahead of everyone else, and you have like nice chairs. But if that's important to you, then go for it.
Does everybody get a picture no matter what though?
Absolutely, yeah,
I'm
and
in.
it's really quick too.
Let's
It's
do it,
very
please.
quick.
Please.
Again, it's just the barn.
Next
It's
Vacation
very
Kingdom
small.
vlog right there.
Again, I don't know if they're sold out or not. They might be sold out because
Oh,
That's
I
pretty
think they
cheap.
only had selected. But yeah, it was honestly such
they-
a cool thing to do.
Did he feed you?
What?
They give you some snacks and some drink.
Do you-
Yeah.
Do you get like because I know we've been over to Fort Wilderness when they were doing like movie night and we did s'mores. Yeah, that looks so cool. Did they give you like s'mores and whatnot like that too, or is it like other snacks?
So I thought it was actually going to be in that area where they do the movies. Because
Oh, okay.
like last year for Halloween, I saw Hocus Pocus there and got s'mores and stuff. No, it's literally like secluded in a barn off to the side. Like it's over near where Hoop-de-Doo is.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
instead of going down to Hoop-de-Doo, you just go straight and there's a barn right there.
Hmm.
And they have the little outside decorated. There's like little like headstones, like and it says like Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, and like
Yeah.
they have like cool signage and stuff. But yeah, it was really cool. It was a
That's
cool
awesome.
thing.
I wanna do
Highly
that now.
recommend.
I just found it on the website, and it runs the 5th through the 9th, the 12th through the 16th, the 19th through the 23rd, and the 26th through the 31st at 8 and 10. So there's 2 a night.
Yeah, there's 2 a night.
And then it's $22 per person for general seating and VIP, and that includes just like being there in a seat and a picture. But VIP is $38 per person, and it includes premium seating, the photo opportunity, a Halloween treat bag, and stuff, and
So
a
it-
limited
I guess
edition
it's a
pin
treat bag
as
too.
well. You get a pin.
Wait, so you
Cool.
don't get a photo opportunity if you're regular then?
No, I
No,
think
you
you
do.
do. I
I
think
got
this
one.
is just worded weird.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think they also give you a photo pass card with the pictures on it too. Like
Oh,
they have
that's
photo
dope.
pass there
But
as well.
it doesn't say if it's sold out yet or not. It just says it's extremely limited, and you have to call WDW Tour to get it.
Hey, ladies. It's
Are you asking like the listener ladies to go out on a date? Is that what you're doing, or are you just asking everyone at the table?
I don't know who you're talking to.
never mind.
I just heard like BC Boys like, "Hey, ladies,
Get funky.
Apparently, someone said as of September 1st that it was sold out.
Yeah, I think it might be because we tried to get it and we got in like the
As of
preview
September
night.
But then
kinda
someone
thing.
said on September 3rd they booked it for the 22nd.
yeah. So I would
So,
check.
I would
just
call
check.
and check.
We'll check right after.
But it looks
people
really
cancel-
cool.
Yeah, people cancel all the time. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
but yeah, totally worth it. Highly recommend if you can.
I
do
wrote
it.
about that, I think, and it sounded super cool.
Dude,
I just wanted to meet him like in person. He was like always my
amazing.
favorite part of the
the
parade.
yeah. I didn't get to see that.
I'm
Stupid
sorry.
rain.
Well,
Well,
Stupid
even if it
rain.
rains and they still do the parade, he won't come out, which is like the biggest bummer
Really?
ever.
It's 'cause of the
normally
horse,
it rains.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they don't want it's slippery. It might be
Yeah.
slippery on the ground.
Oh.
Yeah.
And back in my day, like way when I was little, he used to
2 years
gallop.
ago.
He used to book
He
it.
gallops in Frontierland
and now
still.
he does. Oh, he does still go full force.
Yeah. Only
Now
in
he's like
Frontierland,
clip,
though,
clop,
because they'll
clip,
come
clop,
out.
clip clop. Like he's really slow
Yeah, I
through the
think-
rest of the park.
When did I go?
Once
I
he
think I
gets
went-
to the Liberty Square Bridge, though, he stops.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, when did I go? I forgot when I went, but like he was going boop 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 boop. Like not like really fast though, but it was
Like a
just
kinda
little
like,
trot, not like a.
I'm
He was like-
running through.
Is Michael Winslow here?
We need
it was really cool.
we need coconuts like Monty Python.
Man, I need to go. And then
Do you remember when they used to have that at the Sounds Dangerous thing afterwards? Like you used to like after you got out of the Drew Carey show thing, they used to have the deal. Well, I think it was even the Ichabod Crane cartoon that used to do it on. I
Yes.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that? No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never cared for that
I didn't do that.
attraction though.
Wasn't here when they did that.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into the news.
News.
Jesus, you're just
Didi, you're
staring
the
at
worst. I even reminded you about the music.
What happened this week is the news time.
Yeah, right?
me. I don't even know what to say. Were you like grunting or what's happening?
I don't
The
know.
news.
So we have 7 items on the list.
Nah, the baker's dozen.
May get through this kind of quick.
Yeah.
So some anniversary happened this weekend. Epcot's 35th.
Middle-aged.
Don't you say that.
Yeah, stop.
God,
Jerk.
Oh,
We're
my
not
God.
middle aged yet. Like
Wow.
5 more years.
No, I'm saying it
Middle-aged.
because like We both turned 34 this year. Oh God,
Man.
that made me feel really
That
old.
doesn't mean you're.
Dang,
Thanks,
Epcot's
Brittany.
older than you.
Ugh.
Wow.
Ugh.
That's crazy.
So I didn't go. I didn't want to deal with that craziness, but you guys went.
Yes.
Tori,
Yes,
did you
we
go at all?
did.
I did
Oh,
not.
you
I was out of
went.
town.
I did.
Okay.
Listen, I had to work, so I had to go immediately after work, and I just got to sit and wait for illuminations, and that was it. So
Yeah.
So did either of you go for the beginning thing at all?
I
Oh,
was
God,
at
no.
work.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I was at work.
Josh went.
So I saw
So I got to
pictures
hear about
that
it. Oh my
that
God.
Matt was putting on attractions
It was
Twitter.
insane.
Once I saw that crowd, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't go because there's no way I'd be able to
It
tolerate
was
that.
like hundreds of people backed up to the monorail entrance.
Wow.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
I saw just the road pictures alone. I'm
It
like,
was
this is not. I can stand in a
insane.
merch line for like 3 hours. I do it all the time for anything Star Wars related. But like,
When
I
you're all
could not.
cluster
I
F,
could
you know.
not be in a car for that long waiting to just
Mm-mm.
get to the front of the park.
Did you see the pictures of the crowd at like the opening ceremonies, like with the stage and everything?
Not fully, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It was like you could just see heads everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like no ground, just like little heads.
Yeah, you couldn't see
a
any. You
sea
can
of
see
heads.
anything but people. It's
So
Yeah.
Theron, I think, was even telling us that like I think it took him like 45 minutes to get from World Drive into the parking lot.
Oh my god!
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
Like he was like mad late to get inside. Yeah.
Was he supposed to cover it?
I don't know if he was supposed to to cover or not, or even just to back up Matt
I
and
think
Banks
he was
or whatever.
there for the dessert party.
Well, he was getting there early, but I know he was there early. I don't know if he was supposed to help with recording or whatever. I know like Banks was there, but he ended up leaving and then coming back out or whatever. So I don't know who was doing what. But yeah, he was saying it was like 30, 45 minutes in order to get from World Drive to the Epcot
Wow.
parking. Like yeah,
No,
no,
thanks.
thank you, no, thank you.
That's insane.
So this merch that
Merch.
you picked up some merch.
Picked up some merch.
Besides Figment, you got a hat on.
I got my hat. I got my 35th anniversary trucker hat. If you can see, if you're watching the video version, it looks very 80s looking,
Yeah.
I'm into it.
and it looks very
It's
neat. It has
pretty
the
sweet. I
old
like the,
school symbols that make up Epcot. When you learned
And it's all in capital letters.
stuff, when it was Epcot Center. Shout out to Tori if you didn't see that tweet that she did. for
Oh,
30
that
years.
I will always spell Epcot in all
In all
caps because
caps.
that is
Epcot in
what
all
it
caps.
deserves.
Thank you. Take that, Guardians. But yeah,
I mean, I'm
it's-
still kind of excited. About
I'm
that,
still
but
excited
okay.
about Guardians, but I understand your
and
mourning.
my sister, she went crazy. She bought 3 shirts.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Whole new wardrobe.
I think she bought a pin too. I think she bought some other stuff too. She went nuts. She was
Some of
like,
those
"It's my
pins
birthday
look-
week. I don't care." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't blame you."
Some of those pins look misprinted though.
They are. It's okay.
Yeah, I saw the one that you were talking about or
Yeah,
that
it's
you
a little-
posted about.
it's like
it was
scratched.
Yeah, off a little bit.
Yeah. So
And then you were concerned about your shirt for
I was gonna-
so many tweets.
Yeah, I was
saw
laughing
it.
so
Honestly,
hard
though,
about
to
it.
me, it didn't look like. I was like, "What's wrong with it?" Y'all were
Yeah.
like, "There's something wrong with it." I was like, "Oh,
that's how it's
wrong
supposed
with
to. I didn't know that's how it's supposed to be,
Dude, look at
It's
look
just
at
like
Figment right there.
texturing on the.
Yeah, it's just see how it looks different there.
And
Yeah,
it's like dirty.
Yeah.
And crinkly.
That's what they. Yeah, that's what a cast member told
Oh,
me.
it's on the back.
Yeah.
So
I was like, he's not wearing.
I
this.
messed up. I didn't know the gimmick was it's an old sweatshirt, so that's why it's all messed up. And I'm like,
does
well,
Disney
okay.
talk like that?
Everyone talks
Someone,
like that.
someone told you that.
So
Oh my
what
God.
what about Illuminations? Did they have the whole like
Oh,
different
man.
gimmick?
It melted your face off, dude.
Dude.
Oh my god, it was daytime.
So if you went on
Oh,
the
absolutely.
Attractions EXP Twitter account or the Attractions of Twitter account, I posted the entire last 6 minutes of it. I think did I post the entire 6
It was
minutes?
something like that.
I think I posted the last 2 minutes, but I did record the whole 6 minutes. And
Good job.
So,
yeah, it
All right.
was amazing.
Brittany, have you ever seen 4th of July?
No, but I've seen Christmas.
Okay, so 4th of July is legit like the coolest fireworks I've ever seen. Tori, have you ever seen it before?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and this past year, woo, the
And
best.
so it was on par with the 4th of July stuff from what I saw.
No.
Well, I mean that
No,
last little
like,
finale
Not
thing.
as good or
no,
better.
it was not as
Really?
Yeah,
No.
that's,
Oh, okay.
This year's 4th of July finale was
Insane.
the most
It was.
insane thing.
Yeah,
Were we recording when that happened?
not the podcast.
Not
no.
the podcast?
No.
Well, real quick.
Or were we? Holy crap! Yeah, we were, dude. Yeah.
Man, we're old. So, okay, don't get me wrong. It was awesome. Like, this one was awesome. I thought what was really cool about the finale, did you notice this? Like, they had fireworks going across the water. Dude, that blew my mind. My sister and I was like, it's going across the water. And
No,
as soon as
'cause-
it happened, they did this
the thing
with these like the finale, but it was like streaks in the air. Did you see that?
And then all the little ones got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. No, what got me was before it started, because I sat for about an hour before the fireworks went off because I was waiting. We had a really good spot in Norway. It was super open. You could see everything.
Really?
Yes. Sorry, man. Because I always either watch it from the America Pavilion, Norway, or the little International Gateway area.
Yeah.
Norway is always a good choice because no one ever thinks to go to Norway. But I noticed that there were like a ton of barges in the water, and I was like, it's gonna get hype. Like, because there were, I couldn't even count, but there were way more than normal, at least twice as many. So I was like, okay, there's gonna be big booms in this.
Big
for sure.
booms.
Big
There's
booms.
big booms. And
Big bada boom.
oh man,
It was big.
so good. Granted, not as crazy as 4th of July
4th of
was,
July.
but it was still awesome.
What I was laughing about on your video that you posted on the Twitter account was you accidentally yelling freedom.
Oh yeah.
You thought it was 4th of July. You're like, yeah, freedom. I mean, no.
Epcot.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, it was awesome. Me and my sister was like crying. It was awesome. It was really, really like goosebumps were going across.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
I felt a little misty eyed. Josh cried a little bit. It was good.
I love that Disney
Good
still has
stuff.
that connection with everybody. You know,
It does.
as much crap as we give it, you know,
Mhm.
for especially you with not being
Here for
Deep-
the
yeah.
new Epcot.
yeah. You're here for Epcot now.
Whatever.
They could teach us about centrifugal forces and launch coasters and things or whatever it's going to turn
How
into.
about teaching us about good music?
Yeah,
exactly.
that too.
Teach you how to groove.
Boy.
You know,
If it could be like Rip Ride Rocket,
He's not
except
buying it.
not give you a migraine
Well,
and
not
let
except
you
not
choose.
Rip Ride Rocket.
No, but let you choose like from the Guardians soundtracks and stuff. Wouldn't that be sick?
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be actually pretty
That'd
cool.
be, like
Wouldn't that
like
be
like
cool?
rock and like what's it called? Rip Ride Rocket?
Rip
Yeah,
Ride
it's like-
Rocket.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
did.
yeah, I'm sorry. I just
Didi doesn't listen to anything I
God.
say. He
I bet
hates
you
me.
if I ask him right now, he still won't know what baseline,
Baseline
tap
tap
is.
that's the beer place.
Yeah, whatever.
Speaking
it's
of
too
which-
late.
Speaking of which, number 2, the Baseline Tap House in Grand Avenue
Wow.
now open
Segue. You're
I
at
need to
Disney's
go.
Hollywood
You're welcome.
Studios.
Good job.
I need to go.
What a great Tory way, right?
Tori.
Hey.
Dick way, yeah. So I didn't put any of the news itself in there, or no, I didn't.
I mean,
So I
let's
just put pictures
The menu just
because
looks good.
the
Mhm.
amount of food and beer that this place has, or really just the beers, I'm pretty impressed with Disney
I'm
here.
here for it. Yeah,
What's the price though? Oh, never mind. I see it. Okay,
it's like not.
it's not too bad.
So
Horrible.
an 8 ounce, they have like the California beer on tap. They have an 8 ounce for $8.25, or no, I'm sorry, 16 ounce, sorry, and then a 22 ounce for $9.50. So that's not too bad, you know,
Yeah.
considering it being Disney. But they have a bunch of different lagers and the ales, and then of course they have a beer flight as well.
Ooh, a bloody orange hard cider.
That's what I want to
Okay.
try.
Sorry.
Wait, what? Where did
Right
I
Right
get
there,
there.
very bottom.
Bloody orange hard cider. I
That-
immediately go to the word cider on any menu.
That sounds amazing.
Yes.
But they only have one cider.
That doesn't mean they can't get more. It
They
could be
could
a
get
rotating
more.
menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it-
Yeah.
Do you know if it's supposed to be like a seasonal type gimmick where?
No,
they,
but if
Well,
it's
I
all
would-
imported, then I'm sure
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to import the same stuff all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
And I would say pretty much with any Disney restaurant, they always change stuff around at some point. So,
But even if they don't have, ciders, Didi, you see all these spirits over here, right?
lots
They got like drinks.
lots of spirit.
They got
Hey.
drinks.
and we all know Disney only does top shelf liquor.
Well, let's see. They have Fireball.
Okay, that's not really top shelf.
Yeah, no.
but it'll do.
Dude, they got Johnny Walker Black Label.
That's good. Actually, really
Jose
good.
Cuervo.
I'm
Captain Morgan Private Stock.
hey, and then they got.
Maker's Mark.
I don't know what that is.
It's bourbon.
See, that sounds fancy.
Bourbon's not fancy.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
Not really. I wouldn't say it's fancy. It's delicious.
Mm.
But then, of course, they have wine and they have some cocktails on tap as well.
California Sunset. That sounds good.
But, food-wise, they have this huge Bavarian pretzel.
I want to get all
Who
of
doesn't
these
love
things.
Bavarian pretzels?
It kind of makes me think of the pretzel that I got to eat at Polite Pig that had a cheese fondue and a honey mustard
Mhm.
dip.
Yeah.
They have a
So I
similar
wonder
thing
if
at
it's the
Hangar
same
Bar.
thing.
Yeah.
So I can't say this word, so somebody's going to have to say it for me.
Charcuterie.
Yeah,
Charcuterie.
I can never say it. So we actually have a picture of it, the next page, I think, with all the shenanigans going on there. I'm not about that
I'm
life.
here for those spiced almonds, though. That
That
sounds
looks
good.
real good, though.
I love the way they smell when you walk past them in the parks. I'm just like,
Oh, it's unfortunate. No mozzarella.
But
So mozzarella.
but for
No.
for those kids, who want some drinks that are not adult,
Black cherry soda on tap.
and wild strawberry lemonade.
That sounds
Strawberry
good.
lemonade's
that
good,
does
though.
sound good.
I'd be like, can I get that wild strawberry lemonade?
I'm
with
gonna
vodka?
confirm.
I
when
was
the
just
park
gonna say
closes.
that. I wonder if they can do that. That's like
Ooh.
at if you've ever been to Abracadabra,
Mm-hmm.
they
Love
used
that
to
place.
have it's called Seashore Sweet, and it was like lemonade. Well, they'd pour the lemonade over a big thing of cotton candy, so it was like a cotton candy like lemonade,
Yeah.
and it was so popular. They're like, yeah, we can add alcohol to it. That's fine, and that's what I would get all the time. And now it's just on the main menu, I think, just as an alcoholic
Really?
drink. Yeah.
By the way, what's the one at the light bar over at Epcot?
It's cotton candy and vanilla
it's
tonic.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Light bar.
And their glow nut does not glow.
No,
I
it
was
does
really
not.
upset. I
mean,
didn't
it's
buy
just-
it, but I saw someone in front of me buy it. I almost did, and I was like,
The-
"That doesn't glow. You're
the
lying."
champagne flute glows blue green and it has
It's
boba
light-
bubbles in it. It's actually cool.
That
You
does
know,
look cool.
And it was delicious.
Right there it's right behind Starbucks. In that
It's
little
in-
breezeway there, right there by the bathroom.
Yeah.
There's a bar there?
It's a black light bar.
Yeah, it's like it
It's
used
called
to
Light
go,
Lab.
used to go in there. What was it? Used to get like as pass holders there. Used to get something.
The
there.
bathroom? Like, I don't
Then
know.
it's like right across from the bathrooms.
Yeah,
It's where
I
the
totally
butterfly.
didn't
It's
know.
like
That's
right
new.
next to where the butterfly garden
Is that new?
during flower.
for this year, yeah, they didn't have it before. But they have like this.
Wow.
It's
Didn't
like
that
a
used to be? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
that used to be where they had like the timeline kind of stuff
Yes.
for like Epcot?
They
Okay.
still have that up
Yeah,
there.
it's on the
in
wall
the queue
outside,
line
yeah.
to get
Yeah.
into the Light Lab.
Got it. Yeah. Well, yeah. I saw the queue, but I thought there was like more stuff inside.
Is it
There
almost
used to
like a
be.
Trader Sam's ish speakeasy type gimmick?
No.
No, it's like you can see them making the drinks, and it has some of the
Oh.
chemical formulas on
Yeah.
the wall, and it's all black light colors, black light paint, black
but
light.
this cotton
lights.
candy thing.
And they
it's
have like,
so-
of course, like a place to buy stuff. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
I keep
no, no, no,
interrupting
no,
you.
no.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
No, I was just gonna say like the cotton candy thing. It's like so beyond sweet, and it's just it was so
It's like-
gross.
Ugh.
Oh, it was, yeah. I'm not
Also,
about it.
just checked. Studios does close at 8:30, so no tap house for us.
No, we'll get there eventually.
Sad
I started to get
days.
my ticket. We'll
Hashtag
we'll
sad.
do this. Yeah, when
I
we're
wanna go
invited.
really
When we're
bad.
invited. Yeah. Anyway,
Might try
I
to
would
go see-
invite you if you would invite me.
number 3, Andretti Indoor Karting and Games now open in Orlando.
Hyped.
I almost went there on Saturday,
I was gonna say,
but
did
it
you
didn't
go?
happen. No, we the kids ended up wanting to go to Magic Kingdom, so we
Oh,
went to Magic
yeah.
Kingdom and saw some of our friends there. Wink, wink. All right, so I think this was Matt that wrote this up. There's a new place for air-conditioned fun in Orlando. Andretti Indoor Karting and Games offers go-karts, laser tag, ropes course, dining, bowling, and 4D shooting, VR and arcade games under one roof. The Orlando location, the first in Florida, is under soft opening until Monday. Guess what? It's open now. Then fully open every day with 150,000 square feet of fun and complimentary ample service parking near the Orange County Convention Center on Universal Boulevard. So they have supercarts, which is, of course, their main feature, and it's the high-speed electric Sodi RTX supercarts. These things look crazy.
They look awesome.
Like, you have to wear helmets when you drive these
so
things.
good.
Yeah, in case you wreck.
oh my gosh.
This sounds scary. The professionally designed multi-level banked turn modular track was created exclusively for the Orlando location by Kart 360 with the most elevation changes and banked turns in the world. When the 3 tracks are combined, the super track is the largest indoor karting track in the United States.
When the 3 carts combine, we are the largest indoor karting track in the United States.
With our powers combined. But this sounds really experimental, and I definitely want to risk my life and try it.
Just in case.
So,
They'll make you sign a waiver.
Yeah, what they
You
actually
could
do.
die.
They actually do make you sign a waiver.
oh my God, let's do it.
So not only that, but they also have a great dining area. So Andretti Grill is a scratch kitchen, full-service restaurant and bar featuring favorites such as big green egg slow smoked ribs. That sounds delicious. And wood-fired brick oven pizzas. Guests can catch all the action of their favorite games on more than 100 HD TVs and
Wow.
projection screens while enjoying their libations. Oh, what a great
Hey.
word. At the main bar or the unique Sky Bar upstairs with a 180 view of the track and
Whoa.
LED illuminated domed roof.
That
Get
sounds
hyped.
sick.
Yeah.
Wow. Get hype. Woo!
What's really cool is that you pay as you play. So single adult races are $22
Okay.
and the single junior race is $15. Yeah,
Didi, we'll dress like kids. Be like, sir, excuse me, can I have a junior race ticket,
you
please?
guys could probably pass for it. You know?
Honestly, yeah,
I'll
we
shave.
just, and I'll just like, I'll put my hair in pigtails and like,
I won't wear makeup. I'll wear my
yeah,
glasses.
we wore makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wear glasses.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Here comes Dad Mike bringing his kids to the
We're all adopted.
They're adopted.
and then the arcade and prize games, they're like cards that you would do at like Dave and Buster's or whatever. They come in 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 increments. And then of course, the higher you go, you get bonus money. Just like what Dave and Buster's does. So similar to those, the VRCXC racing simulators are $13. So it's like you're wearing the VR simulator and you're driving like Cruising USA style.
Cruising, yeah.
The 2-level laser tag is $10. The boutique bowling starting at $25, and it includes shoes and socks. And I'm pretty sure that's for an hour though. And then, of course, they have the 7D HD Dark Ride Motion Theater for $10 and the Extreme Ropes Course, which is $12.
I want to do that dark ride theater.
Right?
But what's really cool, they do a VIP membership. So memberships are $6 for single guests and $15 for family membership. These memberships are valid for 1 year from date of purchase and are valid at any Andretti indoor karting and games location. Members enjoy up to 20% off karting and attractions, plus 15% off arcade play and 10% off bowling lane rental and meals in Andretti Grill. So the
That's
VIP
reasonable.
thing is actually pretty
It's
cool.
very reasonable.
Is it per month or is it just a one-time thing?
No, I
think
think
it's
it's
for the
like
whole year.
for the whole year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's actually
Wow.
not bad.
Okay,
For a year?
that's not bad. I was assuming it was like a per month kind of shindig.
I would
Yeah.
assume so anyway. I guess we should find out. But yeah.
Can we get like Mario Kart costumes?
Oh my god.
Oh my-
And race each other?
No, but I would also want to like record the podcast while we race.
Why would we?
It's time for the news.
I don't think the cords would go that long. We got everybody hold their phone as they're driving.
And that'll just be bobbing in between the cars.
No, we could just put the headphones in with the mic, and then we'll just record each bit and somehow be on a conference call at the
oh
same
my
time.
god.
That'd be amazing.
I'm sure it could happen.
Oh
we
man.
could do it.
So is and Top Golf
Golf.
is opening up too.
Yeah, like right behind it. Yeah, I think it's a couple weeks that they're opening up.
Yeah.
That's just golf though, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
like,
like a huge driving range.
yeah. We have a buddy that's actually working out there, and apparently it's massive. It looks
You can
huge.
see it when you're driving.
I was gonna
to
say,
I-4.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can see
It's
it's like
huge.
massive.
Yeah,
The nets are like giant.
yeah. They're easily like what 10 stories, 12 stories tall, something like
Has
that.
to.
It's ridiculous.
I think it's taller than the convention center.
Yeah. Easily.
Oh, it's so big, and I think it's basically like you can just get hammered and just knock balls and smack balls into the. But it's like multi-level.
I know, you need to
What's
clarify a little more,
Smack-
sir.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Michael Scott when you need him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
We're 12.
12.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Brittany's no fun. Oh man. Number 4. So Spotify on Xbox One means the death of groove music.
Bye.
It's been a long time coming, if you ask me. So Microsoft is migrating all Groove Music Pass subscribers to Spotify before killing off the streaming service on December 31st. In a post to its support page, Microsoft revealed it would be following suit with Sony and getting out of the music streaming game in favor of partnering with industry monolith Spotify. The Groove Music Pass service will be ending on December 31st, and all streaming, Explore playlists, and anything that a user owns and hasn't downloaded will not be available from that date onward. Kind of sucks. The app will, however, continue to function as a music player, so any owned music that is downloaded to a device or uploaded to OneDrive will work as normal. If you got music that you actually purchased on the service, now is the time to download it. Collections themselves, as well as playlists that can be migrated to Spotify after an update to the Groove Music app. Coming in the next week or so, Groove Music users will have until at least January 31st, 2018 to complete the migration. However, this migration does not include any existing Groove Music Pass subscriptions, so Microsoft are throwing in 60 free days of Spotify Premium to eligible users. Those who subscribe past December 31st will be issued refunds or store credit depending on how they are purchased.
That's kind of cool.
So Sony did this 2 years ago, I think it was, maybe 3, where they had like their own music service plan. And I actually subscribed to it because it was mad cheap. I think it was like $5 that I paid for like 6 months. It was ridiculous how cheap it was. And then I guess they just figured nobody's actually using this and then switched over to Spotify. And it's really cool because even when you're not a subscriber on Spotify, you can look up anything and it'll play right there on your PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like any specific song or anything, it's really cool how they do it on there.
Is there any ads or anything like that for non?
I think like ads like in maybe every 4 or 5 songs or whatever. Which I'm still, if I can just look up whatever song, if I want to look up Informer by Snow and go
Informer.
Licky boom boom, yeah.
Look, I know that's before you girls' time. You girls weren't even born. Thanks for making me feel old.
Brittany already did that.
Jerk.
You did it to yourself this time, though.
So, Xbox, finally getting with the program and bring up Spotify. I know, Didi, you subscribe to Spotify, right?
Yep. I don't think I'm ever going to quit Spotify.
Yeah. I'm an Apple Music person.
Oh my God, bless your heart.
I have Google just because I have a really good deal through it. And it's like, I think it's like $15 for the month, for all of us, everyone on my plan.
And you get YouTube Red.
And then we get YouTube Red for free as well. So I have no ads whatsoever.
Yeah.
If I'm watching some Blue Sky Beauty or some Vacation Kingdom, maybe not so much Early Night Live. It's really cool because like we have no ads. Like whenever it happens, there's no ads in between or before it starts or whatever.
That's really nice.
And then what's crazy, like say for example, if there is like because you guys go for like what, an hour or so?
Yeah,
like
an hour and
in the
some change.
middle.
Yeah, it's so
of these
stupid.
videos that's longer than 30 minutes, they go to commercial.
It's really irritating.
I know we're getting off topic, but Facebook doing that now is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
So like you
every
watch
time
something-
an ad pops up, I'm like, I'm not watching this video. I'm continuing to scroll. I'm not doing this.
I hate it so
Oh
much.
my gosh.
I don't know. I just use Apple Music because I have all Apple stuff, like
Yeah.
Apple
Yeah, it
TV
makes
and a
sense.
MacBook and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I like Spotify too. I use that to make playlists and stuff to share with other people.
Yeah. It was like you sent me a song today to listen to, and I didn't have Spotify on my phone at the time. But like, let me just look up Google Play. And, but yeah, Spotify's you just share it and then it just automatically pops up. So good.
Yeah.
Let's see, number 5. Netflix makes a deal for new Shaft film with
Netflix
Samuel
is-
L. Jackson.
Man, Netflix is
Spending
on
money.
it making these
Spending
movies right
on
now.
it.
But are they making money? That's the question.
that's a good question.
So Netflix has reportedly cut a deal for the rights to the Shaft reboot featuring Samuel L. Jackson. Deadline reports that in order to secure international rights and allow it to stream the new film outside of the U.S. just 2 weeks after it hit cinemas, Netflix may be fronting up over half of the film's $30 million budget. While neither New Line or Netflix have commented on this alleged deal, sources claim that it has been in the works for several weeks and will not affect the American market. Instead, in the U.S., the film will maintain a more traditional release trajectory from cinema to streaming services and physical media to avoid harming theater chains. So we're not getting it here. It's only UK that's actually happening to, which is very strange.
That's very
I'm
strange.
confused.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so it's not actually here. It's only in different markets. So we're gonna get it just like normal. Everywhere else is gonna get it 2 weeks after the movie comes out.
So, but this is on Netflix.
Yeah, but
okay.
but
Got it.
UK Netflix or whatever else whoever place. What's funny too? What's the movie that he and Ryan Reynolds did?
Hitman's Bodyguard. Or
yeah.
something
Oh
like that?
yeah.
I didn't realize that's a Netflix movie as well. So
Really?
yeah, so I watched it and it's a Netflix brought to you by Netflix or Netflix produced or whatever. Yeah. A Netflix film, yeah.
So Netflix is starting to get into the big cinema thing.
They're trying.
Yeah, it looks
'Cause
like it.
I saw
interesting.
a trailer today for a horror movie. It's like 1980s super like B level. It's called The Babysitter. It's about a babysitter that tries to like blood sacrifice the kid that she's babysitting. But it's got like lots of corn syrup and like the dummies with the blood squirting out of them, like real cheesy stuff.
Is this on there now?
It comes out in like a week, I think, a week or two.
I'm gonna
But
have to watch
the
this.
trailer looks really good. I'm here for it. And
Who wants to do bad movie night at the Karrigan household?
Ooh.
yes,
Yeah.
I'll bring Houseu, and
Bring what?
it's a 1975 Japanese horror film about a house that eats virgins. It's really
A
terrible.
house that eats virgins?
That sounds incredible.
As long as it's not as bad as that Troll 2 movie, I'm okay. Because I can tolerate like
I was at your house when we watched
Yeah.
when we tried to watch that, and I was like,
this is bad. Like
I can't. Like, and I mean, I enjoy bad things,
But it was just
like,
beyond
I enjoy
bad.
bad movies, but it was so bad that it just wasn't good.
yeah.
Yeah. This one is like, it's in all Japanese, so we'd have to read the subtitles, but like all of the characters have names like Sweet and Gorgeous and stuff like that, and they all have different like.
How'd they find out the nickname I had for you, Didi?
Gojatsu.
But it's like it's a house that eats virgins. It's real funny.
Like, how does it eat the virgins?
That's the whole point of the movie, man.
Can't ruin it.
tell you.
That's
this
a
is a
spoiler.
Twin
But
Peaks.
That is a
I will tell
spoiler.
you, if
Oh,
you guys know
no.
anything about movies, it got a Criterion edition, so that's how you know it's like a classic. Because only like really good art house movies get Criterion. So.
Like Terminator 2.
Fire Walk with Me got a Criterion
Oh,
edition
no.
that comes out later.
Oh no.
So this news actually broke this morning. Didi
Oh,
sent it over
geez.
to me.
Yeah.
PlayStation gets a new CEO as Andrew House steps down. PlayStation president and global CEO Andrew House is stepping down from his role, and current deputy president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, John Tiyoshi, Kodera, taking his place effective immediately. Per the announcement on Sony's website, House will remain with SIE as chairman for the year as transitional purposes, and stick with Sony as director and chairman of SIE. Quote, I'm tremendously proud of what we've built with PlayStation and Sony Interactive Entertainment, entertaining millions globally with the best in games and creating a fully fledged digital entertainment company, said House in a statement. PlayStation has been a huge part of my life for more than 20 years now, but with the business having achieved record-breaking success, now seemed to be the right time for me to pursue new challenges. I shall always treasure the friendships and people that have made SIE such a wonderful place to work. I'm also grateful to PlayStation fans and gamers around the world for their loyalty and support. John and the team at SIE are world-class, and I know the future of PlayStation is very bright. House took PlayStation reins as global president in 2011, but has been with the company since 1990, where he served as corporate communications at Sony headquarters. Last year, he led the merging of Sony Computer Entertainment and Sony Network Entertainment to create Sony Interactive Entertainment. This is kind of a big deal in the gaming world. So Andrew House has led the way for PlayStation since they
Started.
yeah, well, not since they started, but since like PS4 times. Like, when the PS4 was being created, that's when Andrew took over. They've been in the lead ever since. Do you think this is going to change that? I don't know much about what was it, John Kodera? I don't know much about him.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I just know him coming up at A3 and
When Jackie T stepped down.
Yeah, and Shuhei, he would interpret what Shuhei was saying in Japanese.
Oh, who, Andrew would? Yeah.
So that's how I take out of it, to be honest with you.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. PlayStation has been on top of the console wars since PS4 came out, and of course, Xbox tried to. I mean, Xbox is still doing well, but they're just not doing what PlayStation is doing. And of course, Switch coming up, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen with it.
Yeah, I think when things like this happen, I'm like whatever about it. I think the only one that made a big difference was when Phil Spencer took over Xbox.
It's crazy, right?
That's the only one that really made a big difference, in my opinion. So like this one, I'm just like, well, E3 is not gonna be weird now, but other than that, until I see a change, then I'll be like, okay.
Maybe Shu will be more front and center.
Maybe he'll let us change our names.
Finally. Number 7, last one really quick. I won't get into specs about it, but I'll just go really quick. Updated PlayStation VR model announced. So they got a new processing unit coming out, and it'll work better with the PS4 Pro. And then the new one's going to have like earbuds built into the headset. I don't know.
Thank goodness.
Well, I don't know if I like that, because if like people come over and they share my headset.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
I don't want.
We're gonna have to just SeaWorld that business.
Or
Oh, geez.
don't share your
Earbuds?
headset. No sharing.
Earbuds?
I'm thinking like earbuds, like your iPhone earbuds.
Yeah,
Like
but
headphones.
you want to put my earbuds inside your ear?
Well, you clean it. That's what he's saying. You gotta clean it.
Yeah, but that's it's still gross though.
If it's like that, then that's gross. But
Not if you clean it with like something that's really good, like a.
I'm still
Clorox
not about
type.
that.
Some
Thank
like
you.
Armor
Thank
All
you.
wipes on you.
That's why, like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would still be weirded out a little bit by
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
if you wipe it down,
I mean,
Yeah.
I like mine where like I can just plug in whatever headphones, because usually somebody always has headphones in purse or pocket or whatever. So I don't
Yeah.
fair enough.
know. Didi, ready for get hype news?
Okay. Okay. So sorry. Get hype news.
That wasn't really hype, Didi.
I thought I messed up. So okay, so Nintendo is banning YouTube live streams. Did you hear about this?
Yes.
Boy, what?
Yeah.
Nintendo is banning YouTube live streams.
Even people that like are partners with them.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Man, YouTube is getting difficult for anyone that does videos. I'm not saying obviously
Yeah.
this isn't YouTube's fault,
Yeah.
but it's just like YouTube is just becoming
platforms.
less and less of a good
Yeah.
platform
Yeah.
for people
Yeah.
to use.
It's like, I think with this one, it's like Nintendo's just being greedy, right? Isn't that the case?
I think it's Nintendo.
Yeah, it's
What's the
Nintendo.
deal?
Because before it was, so say for example, you're playing Super Mario Brothers and you can't film, you can only film the first, it would be like, you can only film world 1 to like the first level up to like the flag, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you would be allowed to like record. It'd be like that type of instance with Nintendo products.
And then like anything that you were live streaming for a while, you would like a certain cut of it would go to Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but now they're just banning it altogether.
Yeah, they're just banning it.
So, but
altogether.
like
Because
this
they
might
want
be-
money for monetization, or
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah, this might be a weird question. So, can people on Twitch play it?
That's what I don't even know.
So right now it's
So-
still on there because I know I was on the other day, just looking to see what people are streaming, and somebody was streaming Super Mario Brothers 3. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's harder for them
Just
to
have, like,
contain
beef with
Twitch.
YouTube,
Yeah,
or
I don't know.
because I know a lot of people still do a lot of speed runs with the old games, and I
Yeah.
know with the classic out, people are starting to speed run Link to the Past. So I don't know how that's working.
Yeah, I don't know.
dang,
Which is
that
nuts.
sucks.
Something being Nintendo.
Yeah.
because they aren't making enough money.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If I told you how much money Nintendo has, I think they have more money than Apple. I think,
I have no
like,
idea.
because I think they have. They said there was this thing that came out. Like, if they shut down, like not shut down, but if they lost money from whatever product they have, they still have enough money in the bank to be okay. Because
Wow.
they have that much money in the black. It's ridiculous. Anywho, Jared Leto's gonna play Hugh Hefner in his biopic.
You don't like him either?
You don't like
God bless you, Brittany.
what? You don't
I love
like
her so
you don't like
much.
Jared Leto?
No.
I think he's okay. I don't know if he could fit as Hugh Hefner though. I don't know who else could
I don't
be
really want to. Who asked for this biopic of Hugh
Yeah,
Hefner though?
yeah.
the guy who reads the article.
I just feel
I
like
I just feel
I
like
feel like it's fitting in like a horrible way because I don't like Jared Leto that much.
I think it's kind of like dramatic irony that Jared Leto would be chosen to play Hugh Hefner, but
Agreed.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm
yes.
super hyped for Blade Runner, but I'm like really bummed that Jared Leto's in it.
Wait, what?
He's in it?
Where?
Isn't he in it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
like-
sure he's in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy at the beginning of the trailer.
Oh,
Here, please hold.
Yeah, please look at the
I'm-
picture.
I'm
Brittany. Thank
acting
you.
as
You're
research.
we're
today.
about to IMDb this. While that's going on, Aiden Giles, aka Littlefinger, is going to be in the new Queen movie. You just got casted.
As
who?
whom?
That I do not know.
If you say Freddy, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, they got
No,
the dude
No,
from,
that's gonna be the guy
oh, what's
from
his name?
Mr. Robot or
Yeah,
whatever.
Mr. Robot. The
Oh,
guy
that's
from
right. I did hear
Until
about
Dawn.
that. Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it start with like an
Yeah, Jared
R?
Leto is in it, but his role is as of yet unnamed. The only two cast members that have names, or three, are Harrison Ford as Rick Deckard, Ryan Gosling as Officer K, and Anna de Armas as Joy. And that's it. But he is in the cast.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
Also, there's a picture circulating of Harrison Ford accidentally punching Ryan Gosling in the face, and it's beautiful if you have not seen it.
I've seen it. It's
Do you
great.
not like Ryan Gosling either?
No, I love him.
it's
I
just
just thought
funny.
it was really cute that Harrison accidentally punched him for real in the face instead of stage punching
Stop
him.
letting Harrison Ford do stuff.
Hey,
It's really cute.
let Harrison Ford do
He's-
stuff for
He's
forever.
just a curmudgeonous old man.
Oh
Let
my
him do
God.
his
I
thing.
know.
He's becoming Clint Eastwood.
But Ryan Gosling was great on SNL. If you didn't see it, he was fantastic.
Yeah,
You
he
didn't
was,
see it? You
yeah,
didn't see it?
yeah. I saw
Did
it.
not see
Yeah,
it.
I thought he was very
I
funny.
love when he kept cracking up.
I love that.
Yeah.
He can't
That's my
straight
favorite
face anything.
That's
to
my
save
favorite
his
thing.
life.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. Is
That's-
SNL.
that's
I
why
could
I
watch
love-
SNL
Yeah, I love
bloopers
watching
all day.
people break. Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was at
That's why I love Fallon.
God, who's
Oh,
God,
Jimmy.
who's the one that did Stefan? Bill Hader.
Yes.
Bill Hader's my favorite
Oh,
because
yeah.
he can't keep a straight face. Yeah,
He was my favorite.
him and
I-
Kristen Wiig. I would die laughing the entire time.
Kristen Wiig was the
See, I
best
don't
when it came to
like
breaking.
Kristen Wiig.
Off the podcast.
You know?
Okay.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
like.
Kristen Wiig?
I just don't think she's funny. Her face gives me the creeps. Her eyes bug out really far, and it just like, I just don't think she's funny.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
It's really.
Her face gives me the creep. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna be on the podcast next week.
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah. No.
That would be really
It's
neat,
Kristen
Early
with a
Night
C,
Hope?
actually.
You just found someone with a similar name.
though. W-I-G. W-H-I-G.
Christina
sorry,
Wig.
went funny. The It sequel got announced for a date.
Woo!
September 6, 2019.
Now we just need a cast for the
Happy
Losers
birthday
Club.
to me.
This is going to be the adult version, right?
Mhm.
Where they-
Yes.
Hopefully
I
it
haven't
doesn't
seen
suck, because that was the part I hated about the TV movie. with
Still
Tom
haven't
Cruise.
even
Yeah,
seen
the second
Samesies.
part is horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Still haven't even seen it.
The original
What?
or
Oh,
sorry,
the
we
new
talked- yeah, we
one.
talked about last week.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Didi.
I still haven't seen both. I know.
I was hoping that I was trying to get Frocka to come up here, but then I realized that we got stupid kid stuff going on, so she wasn't able to.
Stupid kids.
Stupid kids.
Darn kids.
That's why you just don't have them.
Hey, you darn kids, get off my lawn. Okay, I know you girls don't know where that's from. You do, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Pretty Woman's going to be a Broadway musical. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, Pretty
Everything
Woman's
is becoming a
Broadway
musical.
That's
Yeah.
so true, including SpongeBob.
Those I've
But
seen
we'll
pictures
accept
of SpongeBob.
that. It looks great.
It looks
But
great.
it's like
did you listen to the
people.
music too?
No,
They
not
dropped
yet.
the music.
They did?
It sounds great. Yeah.
Wow. But the pictures do look really cool.
It looks so good.
Never
It
seen
came
anything
out.
about it.
Honestly, I've never traveled somewhere to go to a Broadway show. I've never been one of those people, but I might do it for SpongeBob.
Oh
It
my.
looks.
Where is it workshopping?
I have no idea.
I'm sorry, I'm not really into Broadway. What does that mean?
It means that okay, so Frozen on Broadway is workshopping in Nevada right now. Or Colorado or something.
Okay,
it's
so
over there
practicing.
in the West. Yes.
Got it. I
Because
had no
that's
idea.
what usually shows that are already optioned for Broadway workshop somewhere else first, but if it's off Broadway, then it'll be in Pennsylvania or Jersey or a few streets away from Broadway in New
Fair
York,
enough.
and then
Okay.
it'll move over.
I have no idea.
Anastasia, before it went to Broadway, it was in Maryland or something, and then it got moved to Broadway, and I'm pretty sure it's closing and gonna tour soon. But
Aw.
yeah, it wasn't doing well.
Really? People were so hyped for it.
Some people are hyped for it. Most people are mad that it doesn't have Rasputin in it, from what I've been reading. So, Did you guys ever watch that?
What are we talking about?
Anastasia,
No.
20th Century
No.
Fox.
No.
Everyone thinks she's
No.
a Disney princess.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That wasn't Disney, so I didn't care.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's still a masterpiece, y'all.
Just like
It is.
Balto.
It's a good movie.
No one cares about this. Is different.
That wasn't the Tramp.
This is the lost Russian princess.
Stupid Kevin Bacon dog guy.
Oh my god.
So we've had a terrible death that came to us. Oh man, and
Now we got to go back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Was that 3 years ago?
something like that. Yeah,
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
That was a whirlwind. He's like,
That's
oh,
nuts.
He's dying. He's dead. He's not dead. He's dead again. I'm like, oh my god, stop playing with my emotions.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
right?
Ugh.
And then finally, it was late last night
Ugh.
or Monday. Sorry, where
It's
It's
so
official.
funny because so many songs are so huge between him and and then of course with the Heartbreakers, but the one song I always remember is the damn Alice in Wonderland video.
Let's Dance with Mary Jane.
No.
Was that the you ain't coming around
Yeah,
here no more?
Do you remember that? Where they started eating Alice as a birthday cake.
Dude,
at the
it was
end
so
of it. It
weird.
scared me as
It
a
was-
kid. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Such a
That's
weird.
so good.
I know Tom smoked a lot, but geez, what are you doing
That
here,
was a-
buddy?
that was a
My
weird,
God. Oh yay. Tom Petty. And then
Tom
we
Petty.
lost oh God, from Let's Make a Deal yesterday too.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Monty Hall.
Monty Hall. There we go.
Do you guys know what Let's Make a Deal is?
I know what
Aw.
Let's Make a Deal is.
I know
but
what it is, but I don't.
Not
know
the
of
Wayne
who you-
Brady one.
I don't know.
God.
I
Golly.
don't know of whom you speak.
He was like the old host back in the day. I remember watching it with my grandmother.
He was
all the time.
funny.
My Nana, as I talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, Nana.
Yeah, Monty Hall.
Sorry, we're not young enough for you guys. Jeez. And that's it for my news, right?
Yeah. But for now, before we get into tots, let's get a word from our sponsor.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
What's up, dudes?
So, how's Vacation Kingdom going?
It's going well. We were shooting in St. Augustine the other day. I will say that it's kind of difficult trying to get B-roll footage of St. Augustine and all the old buildings when you got 3 kids, screaming, "I want this, I want that." It's kind of difficult.
Dude, did you know you can get B-roll footage from videoblocks.com?
What?
Swear to goodness, videoblocks.com/expansion drive. You can get all the studio footage and B-roll footage for one low price.
What's that going to cost me? Like $400 or $500 out of my pocket?
Are you ready to get hashtag hype?
I'm ready.
bro, $149,
A year?
1 whole year.
That's actually not too shabby.
Woo! Get hype. $149. You can get all the studio quality stock footage that you need to make your vlog that much better.
But wait a minute. Is this royalty free? I don't want to get hit on YouTube for any type of copyright claim.
Dude, completely royalty free. Plus, you can get exclusive discounts on millions of additional marketplace items where you can save 40% and the artist gets all of the royalties.
That's what's up. Because we got our friend Tony Longworth. When he does his stuff, he needs to get paid. So we want artists to get paid.
We want to support them. That's what we support here at videoblocks.com/expansion drive. All the content is royalty free and you can use it for commercial and personal projects, including Dedication Kingdom
And Expansion Drive, I think. We get some audio stuff on there too?
Bro, I think we should.
All right. And
We're going to work on that. But anyway,
what's that address again?
Videoblocks.com, videoblocks.com/expansion drive to get your awesome deal of $149 per month of video block messaging and stuff.
All right, and we're back. All right, so topic of the show. We don't really have anything like specific.
My friend Brett asked if he likes mayonnaise on tots. It's disgusting.
That is pretty
That
gross.
is true.
Yeah. Maybe honey. That's about the extent of it. My sister dips her tater tots into some honey.
That's
I
so
just
gross.
Use ketchup,
Yeah, ketchup is normal. Or honey
honey mustard.
honey mustard.
Or
Mm.
Okay.
ranch, y'all.
Well, if
Wrong with
he
y'all?
doesn't like ranch.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you people? Oh my god.
But yeah, I know. Oh, if you put like maybe a
Ranch
little
is
cheese
life-changing.
and then some bacon and then
That is so gross.
What are you rolling about over there?
I hate ranch too,
You hate ranch too?
and I also don't like bacon.
They're both off the podcast.
You don't like
If you
bacon?
don't like
Welcome
ranch,
to
you're
Expansion
wrong.
Drive, with
It's
Mike
just
and
me and Mike. Ranch lovers unite.
But she doesn't like bacon.
What? How do you not like bacon?
I just don't.
Like
Wow.
Okay, but you're still not part of us, Didi.
yeah, don't try and
Tried
squeeze
it.
way back in there.
You can't weasel your way in by throwing her out.
Yes,
So I was like, for our spooky bad movie night, I was gonna make some chicken wings and some.
Yes, those that you made that one time, you and Frocka. when
Oh,
I
that's
came
right.
over
I
for
forgot.
dinner.
Yeah. I forgot you did have those, but you can't have ranch with them then. What if I
Ew.
made some tots?
What do you have your wings with? You're just plain?
Yeah, it's weird.
or barbecue sauce or teriyaki
Yeah, because he actually
sauce.
doesn't like buffalo
A
sauce
life
either.
with plain wings is no life at all.
Yeah, because when you came over last time, we made barbecue buffalo wings, right? Or barbecue wings.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was good. So, anyways, we're talking about. We don't really have a specific topic of the show, but we're talking about some Halloween stuff.
Halloween movies.
I was also gonna say suggestion.
Yeah, what's
totally
up?
don't have to take
Yeah.
it. But what
What is
movies?
beeping?
Movies.
Am I going crazy? Oh, I think it's somebody over there.
Oh,
Okay.
So movies or like traditions maybe or like memories. Too.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to throw in.
Okay. So what do you want to start with?
Oh, I don't know.
It was your idea.
I'm
Well,
just throwing
my-
it out there. If y'all don't want it,
See, for
throw
me,
it back.
I wasn't growing up. I wasn't allowed. We weren't allowed to do the whole Halloween gimmick.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
I remember you told me about
Some
this before.
families, yeah.
when
Yeah.
you grow up in that holy environment, you kind of think it's the devil's holiday. And
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like Franca, she never did it before ever. Like in Germany, they just don't do Halloween.
Yeah, like nobody else celebrates
That's-
Halloween but us.
That's boring.
Yeah.
It's the greatest holiday of all time.
Well, all right. So you said you didn't do the whole Halloween thing. What about like horror movies? Did you do horror movies, or were you not
we
allowed to watch
weren't
those?
really allowed to watch them, but I watched them anyway.
Good for you.
So we'll go around the table. I know we talked about before. What was the one that scared you the most? But what was your favorite one to watch? Like
Okay.
I'll even give you a couple. Like what was your top 3?
Growing up or now?
Ever.
Well,
Whichever.
Trick or Treat took over as my favorite Halloween movie.
Okay.
It's
Still haven't seen it.
So
You have to see it. It's
you
really
have
good.
to like.
So
you have to see it.
is it
haven't
like
seen
a
it
good
either.
scary movie, or is it like a bad good?
Well, there's one part that got me good. The vampire part.
Fair enough.
Oh man, that was crazy.
So maybe we'll do like one bad movie and then we'll do Trick or Treat.
Yeah,
Are you talking about for a movie night?
Yeah, for a
Fair
movie
enough.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've never seen it. I know Frog's never seen it.
Hmm.
it's awesome.
Okay, so anything else? Top 3?
Creep Show, phenomenal.
The old school one.
Of course.
Okay.
Not the sequels though.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
2 and 3.
yeah, yeah.
Ugh. But the first one, phenomenal. And A Cabin in the Woods.
I love that one.
That's the top of mine as well.
Yeah. And so
Stupid Mermaid.
Merman.
That's right. Yeah.
How did
Merman.
you get the merman? That was a great movie.
Brittany?
Well, traditions, you got me thinking. Every year that I was in college, I would go see a live shadowcast of Rocky Horror Picture Show for Halloween. That was something I did. And then me and all my friends, we would dress up. Because there's a certain dress code that you adhere to when you go see Rocky Horror Picture Show that shall remain nameless because it's probably inappropriate.
Scantily clad.
Yes. And so we would do that. But movies, I think The Shining is my all-time favorite. And then I really like ABCs of Death.
I don't even know what that is.
It's on Netflix. It's like a set of
It's very
short
good.
films, and each film has like a topic that is the letter of the alphabet, and it goes from A to Z.
It's very weird and very good.
Yeah. Good
Interesting.
stuff. Yeah. And then, gosh, my last one's probably like It Follows. It Follows stuck with me for a long time.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet either.
It was so good. And the soundtrack is some 80s synth, like John Carpenter-y stuff. Oh, it's so good.
Speaking of John Carpenter, I just saw Halloween, the original Halloween.
Like for the first time?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Wow.
That movie was so bad.
What? Oh,
It
come
was
on. I
so
love
corny.
it.
It was so corny. Like the part where the girl dies in the car, and she goes,
Yeah.
and then she like dies or whatever after Jason takes a machete and slashes
You
her
mean
neck.
Michael?
Jason,
Did you watch the right movie?
off the podcast.
He
Get
didn't
out.
watch Halloween. He watched Friday the 13th.
I'm
Awkward.
so sorry, but
Do you know which
A,
movie you
there was
watched?
no blood, and B, she like lays down and closes her eyes, or her eyes are open. She goes like this, and then she blinks.
That's why they're so good.
I don't know.
It's so good.
I don't think there's any blood in the original Halloween movie.
There isn't.
If I remember correctly,
Well-
was there any blood?
Yes, in the when Jason, gosh, stop! When Michael, as a kid, kills I think his sister or whatever that was in the room, you see blood like splat on the door,
Oh,
but you don't see him.
Yes, I'm trying to remember because I haven't seen it in forever. But yeah,
Yeah,
Tori, traditions, movies, anything?
Movies. I feel like my movies are not very scary because I feel like I like to watch what I like watched as a kid.
Yeah.
That makes
You're
sense.
gonna say Halloween Town, aren't you?
Oh, I forgot.
Are you talking?
one.
Oh, absolutely. Halloween Town every year.
So
Halloween
bad.
Town.
That-
Hey,
that-
Hocus Pocus?
I was just saying, yeah, Hocus Pocus on my list. Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice, those are like my top.
Okay.
But I mean, as far as horror movies, probably like Halloween, Cabin in the Woods, all time favorite. And like the Conjuring movies. I really like the
Good.
Conjuring movies.
The
I feel like
Conjuring's
those are
good.
like
the
the
first one
most.
scared the poop out
I
of
feel like
me.
they're the most quality that I've seen in like a long time.
Mm.
Aside from
Conjuring.
it probably
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
topped that for me
It's so
recently.
good. The Conjuring
So-
1 had a really good soundtrack, though.
Oh, so
It
good.
did.
Like Dead Man's Bones, which is Ryan Gosling's like low-key indie band that nobody knows about.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
I didn't
they
know
had a
that.
song in the movie.
What?
Yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Does
but
he
was
sing-
he was in a spook rock band that played like Halloween music for fun for like a year and a half.
So
Really
does
cool.
he
Excuse me.
does he sing
He
like
does sing.
this? Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I'll
that's how he
scare
sings.
you with the ghost.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
I don't know what's happening.
What's going on?
I'll play it for you after the podcast.
scare
But guys,
you with
look it
the
up. It's
ghost.
called Dead Man's Bones. It's a
Dead Man
fantastic band.
Bones.
Interesting.
There actually is a song on the album called Dead Man's Bones.
Wow. Okay.
Simple to the point.
It's good stuff.
Also, so traditions, and I've just been thinking about this just as we're sitting here. So
Uh-huh.
like, we should totally do this, guys, if you're into it. So,
God.
and I haven't done it in years because it was something that me and my grandma did.
Okay.
Every year, my grandma and I would make
Hand
for
out pennies
for
to
my
all the
family.
kids.
No, for my family, we'd have like a Halloween dinner, and my grandma was like super creative. She'd make like witch finger cookies,
Oh
and
my
like
gosh.
she made our meatloaf in the shape of like a little body, and like it was so fun, and I miss it.
Can I be that
so
kind of grandma
much.
when I get
Oh,
old?
So-
right? But my grandma was the best. But yeah, and we'd like give like we'd have like mandarin oranges, and call them like bat lungs, and just like dumb stuff like that, and like relabel the ranch dressing. Relabel the ranch dressing with like something else. Like It's really fun.
Here's a bowl of eyeballs, and they're really grapes. And
Yeah.
Here's some.
We could do that with our
worms
bad
and-
I think
movie
she
night.
made deviled eggs that look like eyeballs.
Oh god.
That's cute.
Yeah. So it was really fun. That's
We
one of
should
my
do
top.
that for our bad movie night. Just look up a
Yes,
creepy
goofy
food recipe and everybody
recipes.
brings something.
I'm not creative at all. It'll
Yeah.
just
Make
be,
Frocka do it then.
Frocka will tell you too. She's not very creative. She cooks very well. But
She
it's-
does cook very
she's
well.
Not,
This is a true
not
fact.
creative. Yeah. So before I go on about my movies, really quick, everybody's thoughts about the Hocus Pocus reboot.
No.
Please don't. Please, for the love of God,
Hocus Pocus,
do not.
again, very overrated.
I can't.
I feel like
Off the podcast, Didi.
You
That's
really?
strike two.
Wait,
What I
the
love
original is
never got-
overrated. Well, the next one won't be any better. So
Nev-
be against it.
I never got into the Hocus Pocus hype.
I love Hocus
Wow.
Pocus.
Hocus-
I watch it all the
That's been
time.
a favorite of mine since I was a kid.
I was always a big Bette Midler fan for whatever reason.
Yes.
And
oh my
then
God, she's
Sarah Jessica
queen.
Parker. It's the only movie that she looks gorgeous in.
You're so
Like I don't
That's
think
awful.
I don't think she's good looking at all. But in that
Everyone's so
movie,
mean to her.
oh, she's gorgeous.
Have you ever known that you were my hero? Sorry, you girls were not born when that song came out by Bette Midler.
I've heard of that song.
I know
Stop
that
it.
song.
We
Oh
know
my
that
God.
song.
Quit being so patronizing.
So
Lord.
movie wise, I grew up on all the campy 80s movies. So, Nightmare on Elm Street is still one of my favorite movies of all time. I really could watch any single one of them. Freddy's Dead, just because it's hilarious and it goes super over the top campy. Lately, it of course is definitely up there now. But
Did you watch Ernest Scared Stupid?
dude, I was just gonna say it. Dude, I tried looking it up with the kids the other day,
it's
but
on.
where
Is it on Netflix?
I didn't see it.
I think it is.
Maybe they just added it again.
I think so. Like, because I thought I saw it. I think Ernest Scared Stupid's on there.
Yeah, I had another movie and I totally just forgot about it. What it was now.
Sorry.
Oh, I just
No, it's
remembered one. Sleepy Hollow, the live action.
The one with
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, you
I
don't
haven't
like that
seen it.
movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen
Yeah, I
it.
it's
didn't like
alright. It's okay.
I like it.
Hmm.
Again,
It's
for
good,
like
yeah.
nostalgic, like that's probably one of the first like scary movies I ever watched because it's like a rated R movie.
True.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Man, I totally just
So.
had one. I don't remember what the heck I was going to say now.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Troll.
No, God, Troll. Oh, God. But it's not really tradition, but just thinking of when I got scared. My dad, rest his soul. My dad was a complete a-hole in a good way. He loved scaring the crap out of me. So there's two instances that I can think of right now, and I don't know if I mentioned either one of them on the podcast.
You did the waterbed one.
So I did talk about that one.
Yeah.
All right. So do you remember when Will Smith had the "Nightmare on My Street" song?
I
Yeah.
love that song.
So in my house when I first moved down here, we lived in Poinciana, and we were fancy. We had like the intercom system inside the house.
Oh.
So it had
Wow.
like the radio and everything or whatever. So like as a kid, I couldn't sleep unless I had the radio on. So the radio, you could play it throughout the entire house through the intercom system. And I remember that song came on the radio, and my dad must have heard it at the same time. Because it plays, whatever, you can't like have different stations on in each room or whatever. My dad, being the a-hole that he was, decided to go outside my bedroom as I'm trying to sleep and takes like knives across the window.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
oh my God. Oh,
So
my dad.
genius.
Oh, my dad. Oh, yeah.
Get payback and do it to your kids. That'd be
I
fun.
was going to say, I can't do it to my dad. He's dead.
I was gonna
She
say
said
do it to
kids.
your kids. Jesus.
Do it to your kids.
No, I can't. I scared enough of them. I scared them enough. Yeah, it's pretty
Mm.
bad. I was actually watching Curse of Chucky the other night, and they weren't having that at all.
Why? It's not
No.
that scary.
Well, I think it's just the whole doll thing that
Oh.
they're just not about.
Yeah, if you're
I
not,
love
if you're not
Chucky.
about creepy dolls, it's
Oh yeah, I had like the My Buddy doll as a kid, and that's all I think of now.
My sister had the
Kid
Bride
sister.
of Chucky doll.
Yeah.
She had
Tiffany.
that. Tiffany, yeah.
Kid sister. Kid sister.
Kid sister and me. Bride of Chucky.
Listen, toys were cool back in the day.
Yeah, not so much now.
Yeah, they're terrible now.
That's why Toys R Us is closing.
Hmm.
So random topics.
Okay.
Somebody's got one, right?
I've got.
I got one.
She's got.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh my God! So that trailer hit Thursday.
And it blew my face off. It was-
So
I've been waiting for this for forever.
So it's official now that it is a prequel to the original Red Dead. I was really confused at first because I thought the guy that you were was young John, but apparently it's not. I can't remember what his
Seems
name.
like
His
Morgan.
name is, I got a piece up from IGN about it right here. It says, Rockstar has released a new trailer for Red Dead 2, reveals the first official details about the game's story, which will be a prequel and star a new character named Arthur Morgan, not
Ooh.
John Marston.
Ooh.
And Rockstar has described the game as the story of the outlaw Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang as they rob, fight, and steal their way across the vast and rugged heart of America in order to survive.
But the Vanderlyn gang, that's Dutch's gang. So if you played the first one, Dutch was like the main bad guy. That's who
Yes.
John was with, to begin with. So I have a funny feeling you're going to be seeing John, because there's a part in the trailer where it's like 3 characters walking away from this like burning down house. In the middle, it looks like with Arthur Morgan.
yeah.
To his right, it looks like not Dutch, but who's the Bill Williamson,
Bill,
right?
Yeah, Bill
He's
yes.
the one who shoots John in the beginning.
Yeah.
The one on the left looks like it could be John. So I'm really hoping, like, towards the end of the game, John shows up and he's like your companion in the Vanderlyn gang.
Or maybe
Well, this says it might be before John joins the gang when you play.
What's I'm hoping, like right at the end, is like when John joins up with you.
Because
Yeah.
this press release says the Vanderlyn gang is also known as Dutch's gang, which the last game's protagonist, John Marston, would eventually join and leave. So he could join in the middle of the game. He could join at the end of the game.
That's what I'm hoping.
yeah, well, they could pull something like they did with the first game with James. Ooh, boy, that was
I
awesome.
mean, Jack.
See, I did not like Jack at the. I thought he was
didn't-
a whiny little baby.
I didn't either, but of course, I thought it was cool how they extended the story.
Yeah.
That ending was amazing. I loved it.
It was like one of the first endings to a game that I'm just like, oh my god, that just happened. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
of
you
course,
couldn't do anything about it, but the games like led you to believe like you could get out of it
I
alive.
took out as much people as I possibly could. So
I got so
spoilers.
it
much-
was devastating.
It happened like 10 years ago, so we're
Yeah.
going to talk about it. At the end of the game, have you played it before, Tori?
I have not.
All right, so at the end of the
it's on
game,
Steam.
you're John
Y'all are-
Marston,
y'all are
and you show up at your
Getting
your house,
interested.
right?
It's your house.
And you think you win.
Yeah,
You
because
think it's the end of the
basically
game.
you get contracted by the government to hunt down all of the members of the Vanderlyn gang and kill them in order to gain your freedom for you and your wife and your kid. And you do that, and then they double cross you.
You walk outside your house, and all of a sudden, everybody starts shooting at you. And you try and take out as many people as you possibly can, but no matter what, you're dead.
You dead.
John Marston is dead.
They kill you.
But what's cool is like what,
Devastate
like
you.
10 years later, 5 years later, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Your kid comes back.
Because
and
the
he's
wife
come-
dies too.
Yeah.
And then they're buried on the same hill together, and he goes out of revenge to
It's great.
And
hunt
when,
down the man that killed
and
his
when
father.
you hunt him down and you shoot him,
You feel it. Yeah,
oh,
you're-
I was,
That's why, like,
Yeah.
ever since I saw the trailer on Thursday, I'm like, yeah, I have to replay this. I still have it on my I have the 360 disc, and it allows you to play it on the Xbox One.
Nice.
So I'm replaying from the beginning, and I'm gonna stream as much as I possibly can with it, because yeah, I have to beat it again before the new one comes out. So I may have to take a break from Destiny for now until I play some Red Dead.
And then it has some of those choice-based mechanics in it where, like, you could choose to
See the
save
face.
prostitutes instead of tying them up on ropes and
That's
leaving them
awesome.
on
I
the train
love
tracks
that.
and stuff. Or,
Yeah.
like, you could have a side mission with a certain, like, character, and then they end up surviving, and then you see them later in the game. So, stuff like that. And then they had a totally separate, like, mini campaign with zombies and a curse.
Dead Nightmare. Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Which I never even beat.
Really?
Never
if
did.
you beat it, you get to play John Marston as a zombie. He
Yeah.
comes back from the dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
That
really
is
cool.
really cool.
Right? Isn't that awesome?
I think it's on Steam. You
I
should
love stuff like that.
Yeah.
you should kind of grab
Well,
it. Very good.
I'm looking into it now.
Very good.
Immediately.
It's so good.
And then
Unbelievable.
the game will also feature an online mode set in the main game world. So it's going to be all sandboxy. You can also rob banks, break horses, rob trains, hunt, and lots of other stuff.
What's cool is like the first game is like where a lot of that started. Like, you know, we used to do like gangs,
Posses.
yeah,
Yeah,
posses.
posse.
That's right. It was
Posse.
posses, and like like I always laugh about it because our friend Natalie, she would actually play with us then, and whenever she'd spawn up, she'd get into like a wagon or whatever, and then we'd all throw dynamite in her wagon, and she would blow up. Like, I always laugh about it every single time I think about it. But you could ride a donkey, and it was really cool.
It was awesome.
You could
The cheetah, the mountain lions, though,
Oh.
those were so scary.
There's
There's mountain lions and there's bears, and you can only hear them when they're about to kill you.
And then
That's really cool.
the final hunting mission is hunting down the chupacabra.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have.
And then there's like
Oh my
so
God.
many little side trophies and side missions and stuff. Some of the content is very adult and graphic. Like there was one scene that I think I was like 13 or 14 when that game came out, and I was playing it, and it was when you're in Mexico. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember,
No.
but we'll talk about it later.
But I was playing it, and then my mom came downstairs and was like, "Oh my god, what are you playing?" And I turned the TV off, but like kept playing the game with the TV off. And then I turned it back. I was like, "Mom, what are you talking about? That's not inappropriate."
So good though.
Great game.
I can't
Yes.
wait. I really can't.
Such a good game.
And then one of my favorite moments in that game was when you actually go to Mexico for the first time.
It changes the music.
Changes the music.
Oh.
Oh, so dope. When you take that slow like ride down the down the canyon.
Mhm.
So dope.
Some
With
of
the sunset. Oh, so good. So good.
the
so good.
environment work in that game is just
The
phenomenal.
horses.
Horses.
Like you see like the muscles move in these horses. And this is back
The-
in 360. That you just see the
Yeah.
muscles move as they're galloping and just,
Pretty
And
sure it won Game of the Year, and it wholeheartedly
deserves it.
deserves
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite games ever. Oh,
so good.
It's like that BioShock, like cornerstones.
Yes.
My faves.
so
Not
good.
the Bioshock.
But so far, let me see. There's no set release date, but there was a delay that caused it to get pushed back a little bit, and it's going to come out on PS4 and Xbox One in spring 2018. No PC or Switch versions have been announced, though. So
I don't think Switch. I don't think it'll come
No,
to
it'll be
Switch. I
Switch,
think it's
no.
too advanced.
I would be interested to see like the mechanics on a Switch, though, just to see if any of it's different.
I think their test with Switch is going to be LA Noire. Why that game, I'm not sure.
I love
but,
LA Noire,
well,
though.
I do
Oh
too,
my god!
but it's very divisive where it's either you loved it or you hated it. But I think this is Rockstar's way of like kind of testing their waters a little bit to see.
I
like,
hope
how
it's
gonna be.
remastered and stuff because
Not for Switch.
Not for Switch.
Oh.
It'll
But
be
sad.
that way on Xbox One and PS4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would pick up that remaster version. Oh my god, LA Noire was like a game changer because it took that like decision based game, but just kind of like it was so good. Loved it.
Very good.
I'm a huge stan for it.
All right, so quickly, anybody else want to go?
You can go Tori if you have one.
Yeah, I do. I have like two. They're very small. My first random topic is that people are speculating. Now, this is all speculation, obviously, but that Qui-Gon Jinn might be appearing in the Obi-Wan movie whenever the Obi-Wan movie comes out. So I'm totally for this.
Is
because
that
Did
going
they-
to be Liam Neeson?
I would think so. I mean,
He's
because
not-
obviously he's dead. Spoilers.
Well, no,
He's dead.
Well, I'm just
Um,
saying, he's not a spring chicken anymore.
Well, no, but I think especially since it's because it has already happened. If you read the Revenge of the Sith novelization, which is actually really really good, probably one of the best Star Wars books out there, and it totally makes up for anything that the movie missed out on. But it's kind of revealed that like Qui-Gon Jinn earns like the Force Ghost ability.
Mhm.
So and there's actually like
Oh,
a
okay.
story. I can't remember where I read it or whatever, but there's actually a story. Oh, it's in the new book. A new book came out today.
Is that the
That's
one you were
all point
tweeting
of view.
about?
Yeah, it's all point of view stories. It's all short stories, point of view stories from different characters throughout the Star Wars universe. Well, one of them is Obi-Wan speaking to Qui-Gon Jinn's Force Ghost while he's on Tatooine. And so it's obviously widely speculated that the Obi-Wan movie will be his 20 years waiting for Luke to grow up on
Interesting.
Tatooine.
Hmm.
So I think it's very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
I love Qui-Gon. Poor Qui-Gon.
I want a Qui-Gon movie, but
I don't think that's going to happen. You'll be lucky if you get Obi-Wan and actually with
Ewan
Ewan
McGregor.
McGregor.
yeah.
I know.
But if they
But
did,
he
like,
wants to do it though. That's
And
like
I think
the
and I think
kicker.
he's okay. He'll be fine like look wise.
Yeah, I think
it'll
so
be
too.
fine.
It's just a matter
So-
if Kathleen Kennedy can not be Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
I'm
what
over
what
Kathleen
beef you
Kennedy.
got with Kathleen?
Everything that she's been doing lately.
I mean, she's not done anything wrong yet.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think she's made the best possible decisions
Yeah, I mean
that
I-
she could.
Do you think she's made a bad movie yet? I mean, granted, Han Solo's not out yet, so you can't
Looking back
really...
at Force Awakens, I don't like it as much as I did it originally.
So you're worried about 9?
Yeah.
I don't hate
I'm
it.
ready about it.
I think this next movie is gonna make or break it for
I
everyone.
don't know what we're doing.
I'm like really, I don't know why, but I'm really stoked for a Ryan Johnson Star Wars movie. And knowing that he's going to have his
Yes.
hands into 9, even though he's not directing it, I'm a little more at ease with it.
Yep.
But I'm here for a Ryan Johnson movie because he's super passionate about it. And
That's what's important.
yeah, that's what's important.
As long as it's good, I don't care. That's the thing. Like I
It
said,
seems to look really good. All the promo stuff gets me hyped.
I can't judge anything until I actually see it. Just like I thought Suicide Squad looked amazing.
It
And then
was
I-
amazing until Warner Brothers made him change it.
I don't know anything, but I just remember watching the movie and like, oh wow, that sucked.
Well,
So-
about 5 minutes in, I was like, well, I get to sit here for
the
another
thing,
hour.
the thing with Suicide Squad was there was another version of that movie that was cut, and it was shown to test audiences in May before the movie came out that summer, and people loved it. They were saying like, this is great. This is the revival that the DC cinematic universe needs. People loved it. It was dark. It wasn't supposed to be funny. And then Deadpool came out and made a
then they
ton of
wanted to
money
make it
because it was
funny.
super funny. So Warner Brothers was like, hey, recut this and make it funny. Yeah, but that's what happened. So there's like a version of it floating around somewhere that I'm sure someone's got, and it's really good.
I mean, until there's a bad Star Wars movie, I'm on board with Kathleen Kennedy.
I'm really
You know?
nervous about a world with a bad Star Wars movie in it. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Well, we had a couple.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Everyone-
not the best. I wouldn't
Episode
say
two.
bad. They contributed what they needed to contribute.
Oh, well, only.
I mean, like, truthfully, woefully bad. Like, people will not say that this is their favorite Star Wars movie because I know people who really like the prequels.
Yeah, there's so many people
I
that
like
like
the
the
prequels.
prequels.
episode
yeah.
3 was the only good one.
But
Ooh, episode
I'm
3.
just like, can you think about a world where everyone is universally agreeing that, like, episode 9 is garbage? Like,
Everyone needs
can
to
you-
agree that episode
can
3 was
you-
great.
Can you think about
No,
that, though?
I
Like,
mean,
that
it is
scares
probably
me.
the strongest of them, but I would argue that episode 1 was pretty good. I liked episode 1 a lot.
I liked episode 1. but
Episode
mainly
2,
the
let's
last 15
not-
minutes. Oh, so good. Darth Maul, baby.
All right. So what's your second one?
Okay, this is really quick, and I just wanted to talk about it because I think it's really important.
Okay.
So Forever 21 and Taco Bell are now coming out with a clothing line.
Excuse me?
It's real. There's only like one picture on the internet. It's it's supposed to be like sweatshirts, shirts, like a bunch of different apparel. But the only thing that I've seen so far is there's a sweatshirt with like a taco on it. And there's a little like bodysuit that looks like the hot sauce packet.
Yes.
What the hell?
And I
is
need
going
that.
on?
So
I
Even
would,
I would
I
wear
would be
that.
here
It
for
comes
the
out-
bodysuit.
yes, I believe it comes out October 11th, guys. So
Let's
be on
get
the lookout
one.
for that.
I'll
I'm
wear it.
absolutely gonna buy something.
I'll wear one.
You'll
Let's
wear
all
the
get one
bodysuit,
for each of
Didi?
us. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Can I
only
be-
if you get some mom shorts to wear with it.
What are mom
and
shorts?
Like the high waisted thing.
Like high waisted, yeah.
These shorts.
I'll wear the mom shorts.
We can make you some. We'll go to Goodwill and find some like
go.
high waisted mom jeans and just cut the legs off and
Yes.
roll them up. You'd be good to go.
Done.
All
And
right.
just buy me a ticket to Not So Scary, and I'll wear it.
There you go. There's a sorted Halloween costume.
Didi, how quick is yours, or do you want to skip on to new releases?
Just really quick. We're gonna do this really quick. If there was one movie that everyone has seen, that everyone says it's a classic that you haven't seen, go.
Wait, what? Say this again.
So if there's one movie that you've seen that everyone says, oh, it's a classic, but you haven't seen it, what is it? I can do mine easily.
The Goonies.
You haven't seen The Goonies?
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Blade
I haven't
Run-
seen Goonies either. There you go.
Really? The original Blade Runner.
Oh wow.
I actually never seen it until about a year and a half ago.
Really? Was it good?
I liked it. It was
Never seen it.
weird. It's not as weird as Twin Peaks, but it was weird. It's another one of those like it's like artsy fartsy type
no.
sci-fi movie.
Like Close Encounters, almost. Third kind?
I wouldn't say like that, but it was good. I liked it. It
Okay.
was just it got weird and confusing at the end.
It's almost like artsy fartsy, like Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, kind of sort of.
I
Because
don't
it's like
know.
an artsy fartsy.
That's what I would say. I've never seen before.
The Shining?
Yep, never seen it.
What?
Wow. Look at
Yep.
It's on Netflix.
Didi, didn't you just see it like a couple weeks ago?
Just saw it a couple weeks
I was
ago.
saying,
Okay,
what do you-
fair
what do
enough,
you-
fair
what are you
enough.
making faces for?
Scared the poop out of me.
I just feel like
Not
that's such
poop,
a
but
quintessential
It's creepy.
classic. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it's with Didi's point that like not everybody's seen the classics and classic is subjective, but dang.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen Goonies. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's like another one, but I like to think I've seen a good amount of movies.
Weekend at Bernie's. I've seen it, but I know some people haven't.
Really quick, we're gonna go into new releases. Sorry, I was looking up some of the questions we had here.
Okay, new releases. I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
you're good, dude.
Let's do it. What's coming out this week? Not a whole lot, but there's some stuff.
So
With the
speaking
new
of Blade Runner,
releases.
Blade Runner 2049 comes out this weekend.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I'm probably going to watch the original one again beforehand, just so I remember kind of sort of what happens.
The reviews are phenomenal for
Yeah,
it.
that's
They're
what
saying-
I keep
they're
saying.
saying it's a
Good,
classic.
good.
It's ridiculous.
They're saying it's very, very good.
Sweet.
Probably the best movie of the year, they're saying.
Mountain Between
Wow.
Us. That's another new release. It's the one with Idris Elba and
oh yeah,
Amy
yeah.
Adams.
Like
yeah.
Amy Adams.
Is it Amy Adams?
I thought it was.
No,
I
it's
thought
the
it
one
was
from
Amy Adams.
Titanic.
No?
No.
I was just kidding. Kate Winslet.
Yeah,
Kate Winslet?
I don't
Yeah.
know why I said Amy Adams.
Yeah. Apparently they crash on a mountain or whatever, and it's them by themselves
Oh,
trying to survive.
Just another alive.
And then for all you bronies out there,
Oh, jeez.
Banks is a brony.
Is Trinity a brony?
No, I don't think
Really?
any of my kids are bronies.
Wow, I'm shocked.
My Little Pony, the movie, comes out this weekend. Yay.
Yay!
TV. Anybody got some new TV shows? I know some new stuff debuted.
The Magic School Bus is on Netflix. Sorry.
New Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh!
Hashtag foisted.
Okay.
That was the episode that just came on. It
I
was
I know
very
The
funny.
Exorcist is supposed to come back for
Season 2?
Shock.
Season
That's
2.
a shock. That was
Sweet.
that show. I remember was like
Is it Gina Davis that's in it?
I don't know if
I don't
she's
know.
still in it.
Okay, so
I
maybe
think
a
it's
new
just
story.
the original priests.
Oh, okay.
But I remember that show was like
I'm in the
mega
process of
teeter tottered
watching it.
on getting
It- watching it at like
Whatever.
not airing, it comes across like it should have been a Netflix or an HBO show with the content. Like I
really
feel
graphic.
like it's really graphic, and I feel like it was on like network television, and it just did not hit the right audience for it. Like if they had put it on Netflix, this thing would have blown up, and it would have been like, I don't know, signed on for a second season immediately.
The one that it's not a new one, but it's just come back from the next season is Superstore. If you're not watching Superstore, definitely watch it. It's like the comedy based off of like Walmart. And who's the America Ferrera? There's one that was Ugly Betty.
I know
Rich.
what you're
She's
talking
in
about.
Yes.
it.
Yes.
It's mad funny. I love it. I think
so
it's
good.
hilarious.
Very good.
Games, not really a whole lot this week. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions comes to 3DS, and then I guess Stardew Valley comes to Switch.
Woo! This Thursday, get it. It's gonna be awesome. It's only gonna be $15, and it's gonna be amazing.
What is that? Is it like the farming thing?
It's almost like a farming sim,
it's okay.
but it gets really complex.
And he's done. He's out.
It's a little bit complex where you actually have to kill things and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's so sweet.
Fart
Be
noise.
quiet. You're a fart noise.
Is it like Harvest Moon? Or
yeah,
like
more like Harvest Moon.
sweet, cool.
So questions. We actually got a couple.
Yeah, questions.
Let's hear it.
Do we have music for questions? I guess we haven't had.
We
questions
don't
for-
have music for
I
questions.
didn't think we did. So really quick, Tom. He says, Tom 4 Coasters on Twitter. He says, any more Dream co-host, aka Tim and Jen, Roy and the Dreamers. I guess he's asking, do we have any Dream co-hosts that we'd like to come in? We actually do have one that we're trying to get worked out. He's a big
Kristen
theme park. Yeah, Kristen Wake with a C. He is a big theme park nut and a professional wrestler.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Scotty Too Hottie. I would love to have him on the show. Hoping we can make that happen.
Working on it.
Because of course, we're huge to wrestling nerds, and Scotty was a big part of our childhood growing up. So I'd love to come in or have him come in and talk theme park and wrestling with him. That'd be awesome.
They're really neat.
And Michael Aiello.
Yellow.
Oh yeah.
That would be
Not only
cool.
Horror Nights, but
That'd be
he's a big
incredible.
wrestling nerd as well. So
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to him about some stuff. Didi, anybody for you?
That's the trackers would be great.
Yeah, trackers were great. We
I
met
want to
them a
work
couple
with
weeks
them
ago.
on E&O.
Let's
That'd be
see. Tom actually had another question. He said, thoughts about the Alex Morgan Orlando City players getting kicked out of Epcot on Sunday. So apparently
What?
everybody, Alex Morgan and a bunch of the Orlando City players apparently were drinking and had lots of fun over at what's the UK bar?
The Rose.
Rose Crown.
Yeah, Rose and Crown. Apparently they were making a ruckus, and 3 people, including Alex Morgan,
Got the boot.
yeah, they got
Oh,
kicked out.
dear.
Yeah, so yeah,
Maybe they shouldn't have been so rowdy.
they were having fun, I guess.
Dear millionaires, you're not safe either. Just throwing that out there. You got to follow the rules too.
No one's safe from Disney World.
Actual Frankenstein. What's his Twitter handle? BullMoose716. This is a question for you guys because I haven't watched the season for Rick and Morty.
Oh, yes.
Is Beth a clone?
Did you watch it last night?
I need to catch up.
I watched it last night. I think she is because it seems too perfect. It just seems like I almost believe, like I just can't believe anything that Rick says.
Okay, I don't.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
we haven't-
and he was like, you aren't, and he was so convincing. And I was like, you know what? She's the clone. She has to be. I don't want to ruin it. I mean, I guess it's not really a spoiler.
It's
the
Rick and Morty.
backstory
Can't
behind
really,
it.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
well, so
this
basically-
season actually has like continuity, which is
A little bit,
weird.
yeah. But so Rick basically tells her that, like, hey, if you want to go out in the galaxy and kind of like find yourself for a bit, I can replace you with a clone and no one will know the difference. So then it, like, this last episode, Beth is like having a crisis because she's like, am I a clone? Did he create me to like think that I'm not a clone? Like, am I a clone? So she's like asking him and he's like, no, but like it's Rick. So
Rick,
it's
yeah,
like,
that's right.
so yeah.
No, Didi, you really like this question.
I did.
So Brandy E, she on Twitter, she is phenomenal Zeta, ZTA.
Phenomenal ZTA.
She asks,
Zeta.
what are some good songs for a road trip to Orlando playlist? Maybe park or IP related, but not too corny. You're the music guru on the podcast.
I actually did some research on this.
Oh man!
While I was at the park today.
Wow.
Yes, I did. So I did a couple. Now they're not all Disney songs or Universal songs or SeaWorld songs. I don't know if there are any SeaWorld songs, but I did a couple. There's Steve Miller Band, Take My Money and Run. Cakes, Going the Distance. Distance.
Going the distance.
Yeah, she's
going
going
for
the distance.
speed.
She's going for speed.
She's all alone
So my favorite
in a
song.
time of need.
She's racing and pacing. Okay. From The Princess and the Frog, Gonna Take You There. Just because it's a good
Yes.
song to just kind of belt out there.
Oh, I like that movie.
It's a good song.
good
That was a great movie too.
Great soundtrack.
Oh, fantastic. My favorite soundtrack. Jimi Hendrix, Crosstown Traffic. It's supposed to be very funny.
Ironic.
Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Heat Wave. Come on. And Love is an Open Door, because I like singing that song. That's the only song from Frozen I like. And
enough.
last one, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Road Trippin'. There we go.
Can I add one to it?
Go ahead.
The Epcot show from the 80s, Splashtacular.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my god.
Speaking of
Just
Epcot,
because it's funny.
really quick, I thought it was really neat. During the 35th anniversary, they played old school Epcot songs.
Yeah, like
Good.
Food Rocks and
Good.
whatnot.
Good.
It was awesome.
Well, all the BGM and all the different areas were the old original background music.
Yeah.
For everything.
It was so cool. Okay, that's it.
All right, so I think that's gonna be it for us.
Yeah.
Tori, where can everybody find you on social?
My Instagram is at Boba Fox. My Twitter is at Tori Fett. And you can catch me on Blue Sky Beauty. I just had a Dueling Dragons / Game of Thrones inspired look as per Didi's request.
Yeah.
So check that out.
And also look her up for inquiries about Halloween.
Oh, yes. If you have any Halloween needs, just you can reach out to me on social media or email me at victoriatfox@gmail.com.
Hey, all professional.
Thanks, friend.
Brittany.
You can find me. My Instagram is Brittani Tuttle, BRITTANI TUTTLE. My name is spelled funny. Twitter handle is the same thing. Snapchat's the same thing. And you can find me on ENL every Thursday at 6 on the Attractions Magazine YouTube channel.
The number one live stream
In the world.
theme park.
The number one theme park live stream in the world.
Oh, there we go.
He ruined
There we
it.
go. That's okay. You'll learn if you ever guest host.
Okay.
You're invited.
Yeah.
Listen.
Man.
Didi.
Wow.
Listen.
So sorry.
Just say your stuff, Didi.
You can find me at Blacktimus Prime, BLAKTIMUS Prime, on all sorts of social media except Facebook. And should I talk about the giveaway again?
Sure.
Sure. We're giving away this Figment, if you're watching the video version,
Boy.
the 35th anniversary of Figment on the Attractions EXP Twitter account. I'm so sorry.
Did you forget how to talk?
Yeah, I forgot how to talk. We'll be giving it away whenever after Halloween is. And
November
yeah,
1st.
just you're going to have to follow, favorite, like, and retweet, and you're in the contest.
It's really
All right.
cute.
Well, since
too.
Didi doesn't know how
look
to
at
talk,
it.
if you
I
want to
know.
follow us on at Attractions EXP, we'll be sending out a tweet talking about the giveaway. If you want to follow us and retweet us and get the word out there about the podcast.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to send us any questions, comments, or concerns, it is it's Expansion Drive at attractionsmagazine.com. Again, we'd like to thank MEI Travel, Mouse Fan Travel, and UniversalFanTravel.com for sponsoring the show, your go-to source for all things cruises, Disney, and Universal. Contact them for a free
Get hype.
quote. Other than that, I think we're done, and we'll see you guys next week. So from the good brothers and the good sisters, be sweet.
Woo!